Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break. Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Open Micah Podcast. I am JD Etheridge.
I'm Micah Hanna. We in this bitch.
On Father's Day.
On Father's Day. We were recording. Alright, what I wanted to... I know
on Mother's Day, we had our moms. On Father's Day, no dads.
It's just us.
Just us talking about...
reflection of our lives. Yeah, honestly, I tweeted about today, on Father's Day, I just said shout out to my mom. You know what I mean? Like, she's, taking on the two-parent role. Have you talked to your dad yet today?
No, I'm talking tonight.
That's what I figured too. I thought about texting him.
Well, he worked late.
Okay, fair.
So he not even awake right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know, genetically, shout out to my dad. He cool. He just crazy.
My dad's cool.
I see you talking about like your mom did everything though. Like,
yeah, my dad's cool. He's just like, has distant the right word? He just hasn't been in my life. You know what I mean? But he's a cool person, I guess.
Yeah, he's cool. I met him one time. He's a cool guy.
But I feel like we're both distant. Because it's like, why haven't I hit him up yet today?
True.
Basically, guys, if you're tuning in, there's no comics. We're going to talk about comics. We're talking about all kinds of bullshit. It's like a mini update. But overall, we're going to be talking about dads, or lack thereof, our experiences, us open micing having fucking fathers.
It's a weird day.
It's a weird day. I don't know. When Father's Day comes around, do you get upset in any way?
No, I'm just reminded, and I'm like, I call my dad, like, happy Father's Day, just like, but my dad's crazy, so it's just kind of like, that's why it's weird. Just kind of like, I got, got rich my dad's doing all right, especially today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's also a person, he got emotions. He just thinks somebody's trying to attack him.
Yeah.
So, I got to deal with that.
I wonder what it's like to wait or to expect at some point your son to hit you up and say Happy Father's Day. Because I assume my dad's thinking about it. And I know a lot of people are hitting him up today. There's like a handful of people that have to be hitting him up at some point today.
I mean, if you don't hit him up, he like surprised or something like that? He's just like, hey,
I think so. And he'd be like, damn. But it's not that I don't want, I definitely am going to text him. I just happen to not have to. I thought about it. I just haven't done it yet.
Wouldn't on some level you'd be like, but where are you at, though?
Nah, because I feel like that's certain drama that I don't actually feel. It is true. It's like, where you at, though? But at the same time, I don't know. How am I going to fault this dude? I was about to say I don't even know how old he is, to be honest. But do you know how old your dad is?
I believe my dad is 50 when he died.
Should we break down who has the better father? or / worse father? I feel like you win because you had, like, father-son experiences, I feel like.
I mean, some, but like...
You had, like, legit ones, though. Like, for how long was your dad in your life?
My parents got divorced at, I think, like, the 5th grade. Well, that's when they first got separate. I don't know when the divorce went through, but that's when they first stopped fucking each other.
Yeah.
I mean, but like...
In the 7th grade, you said?
5th grade.
In the 5th grade?
I remember I was like 12.
You're 12?
I was 12 and I was talking about it, so like...
Yeah,
it happened before that.
But 12, that's 8 solid years of you really knowing what's going on and having memories and stuff. Like, what was it like before?
See, but we ain't know nothing. They were arguing, we went to sleep or something like that. But like we didn't know what's wrong for a long time until like you would hear them argue sometimes.
And were you thinking like this is just family life, like everyone's dad and mom argue, or did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When people argue, I argue with my brothers. I'm like, if you're around somebody long enough, you're gonna argue.
Yeah.
That's how I figured.
Yeah.
And then
how old? So you're the oldest. So you were 12. Your middle brother is how old?
11.
And then the youngest, how old is he?
9.
Word.
So like, we just came home one day and all of us, like, my mom just packed all of our stuff.
There's no build up at all.
It was, not for us anyway. Like, no, you're not noticing. We just playing video games, going to school.
Yeah.
Everything is pretty much solid on our front. We're known as like good kids. We're making all straight A's. We were like, except Isaiah. Isaiah was just like,
he's like, fuck it.
Isaiah was just so bent on fucking around, bro. Like, he just like, I Isaiah is smart and talented, but like here's the thing. Isaiah's smart and talented, but he's not using none of that for academic purposes.
Yeah.
Like he can watch a movie one time and then do the whole thing back for you with all the voices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can rap, he can freestyle, he can do other stuff
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Dude, on video games he's awesomely good, bro.
Yeah,
like just like he can't. It's weird.
Yeah.
School, whatever. It doesn't interest him.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
You know, he is. I mean, he is talented, but like, but at the same, like I was saying, like everything was good enough for him. Everybody can say they're proud of us. Like my dad loved us, my mom loved us. It wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? We never had that thought of like, oh, we.
Really, you never had that thought.
No, we were doing great.
And do you feel like all three of you guys? Because that's what I was going to ask next.
We were doing great.
How did you handle it? And then can you go down the line and have the other brothers handle it? Because like me and my brother have handled the same situation very differently.
We all handled it pretty much like, oh, okay, we see what's happening. Because our mom told us, she was like, your father, boom, he's just doing this stuff.
And was this like so revealing to you? Like, what was she saying? Were you like, what? Like, what was it?
Just cheating on my mom, doing.
And were you
drugs.
like, what the fuck, doing drugs?
It just like made sense because like he'd say stuff like, I'm going to McDonald's at like 12:30 at night and just fucking never come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or just like he messed my mom's credit up real bad. She was always on the phone trying to get her credit cards right and all that stuff. He sold a lot of her stuff for like drug money and stuff like that. Like it's just I mean, when you hear all of it as a kid, it's kind of like,
goddamn.
Yeah, just like
because it's weird.
You're like now, guys, just exists as knowledge, and also from my mom's side and the family I'm with up here, which is my mom's family. I mean, this is the person I am with the most and is making the best decisions. I mean, my dad.
Yeah.
My dad was fighting against getting divorced the whole time it was happening.
Yeah.
But like later, like when he was like talking to him on the phone, he was like, "Yeah, man, your mother's completely right." Like just.
Yeah. At the time though, was he like, "Nah, I'm not doing drugs. Nah, I'm not cheating."
Nah, he was like, "Man, my dad." I was like kind of like your grandparents are trying to split me and your mother apart. Like just like.
And were you
like
believing that at all?
I mean, we in the like he would come get us sometimes. We would live with my grandma. He would come get us like every so often. We would ride with him, go out with him, stuff like that. And we'd sit in the car and we're listening. And we're just like, okay, yeah, okay. And he'll say, "Don't tell your mother" or whatever. And then we're like, all right. And then we go and tell mom. It's like just. I'm used to because also in Morgan you have a lot of rapists.
Sure.
I say a lot of rapists like. There were more rapists around than there should have been around. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, there's a dude named Cutbutt. Dude was known for raping people. Dude raped his mom.
Cutting the butt. Damn.
Raped his mom. He was known for raping mentally handicapped kids.
Damn.
Yeah. Any kid that's caught slipping, he'll rape them. Had a little sidekick, who he would just like, I guess, fuck sometimes. He'll like roll around and just like beat people up, rape them. But like that was, but
everyone's just not doing anything about it.
Cutbutt was
stop.
And I hope Cutbutt don't listen to podcasts.
You think he'll come here and rape you?
It is a possibility.
Based on his previous activity.
I heard a story that he died, and then I heard another story. No, he ain't dead.
He ain't dead. He raped death,
bro. But he's a massive like Terry Crews looking individual.
Damn. And he's just like running. He's running away from. What do you think fucked him up? Like, how do you think you get like that?
Molested and then
just sent him down the path.
And bullet and down the path. Just straight up. As a kid, I'm like, he evil. Like, as a kid, I mean, it's still bad.
You know that's what Alex Jones is talking about when he's talking about, like, the fucking psychopathic vampires? Because you know how vampires, you bite someone and then they become a vampire and then you bite someone else? That's what he's talking about.
The infection.
Yeah.
What
disease?
The curse or whatever it is.
Yeah, fucking.
But disease, vampirism is a disease.
Oh, I was talking about the fucking.
I mean, that's a mental
disease.
You might it's not a mental disease. It's like a mental. For whatever reason,
I feel like I'm hearing the air more. You should cut it off. I don't know if it's like the mic's extra hot right now.
I can't help you.
Well, if you don't ever pass the blunt, I won't ever sweat.
I'm trying, man. What you talking about? You bring us something about my dad I forgot about for years.
Nigga, this was your idea. Your advice, and I hope you're gonna do the same for me. I feel like you're gonna pass the, you know what I mean? We're both getting dad girls.
I was saying, my dad, it did happen.
Yeah, shit.
But it's just like, man, he's just fucking.
I mean, honestly, I think there's got to be a huge group of people that understand not having a dad, and there's got to be a lot of situations. So I was thinking about this on the way here. I wonder what's the worst situation, because I don't want to take anything away from yours, and I don't want to take anything away from mine, and like glorify either one of them. But I often wonder what was more traumatic as far as growing up with this big kind of like hole and not really knowing and hanging out sometimes, but never having solid memories, and never having like any years, or to have it all and just be complacent. Not saying you're complacent, but you're just content. You're just a kid. You don't know any better. That things can get fucked up, and then all of a sudden, like, your life is ripped away from you.
It don't know having an all type thing. It wasn't like my dad was making no real good money. It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
True, but like,
it was
like I never watched. Like, I watched my mom get divorced, but it was never to like my father. It's not like I believed in the sanctity of marriage ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never believed in the
I did believe for a little bit.
mom and dad thing. Like, that never got ripped away from me. You know what I mean? Like, quite the opposite. Like, my mom was like, my mom has been like married 3 times, going on her 4th.
So my uncle.
And I think, honestly, especially when I was younger, I kind of pushed back against that, and for whatever reason, kind of foolishly, was like, I super believe in love. Like, I want, like, when I started like having girlfriends and stuff, I was like, we're together, and I would like, looking back, I see how soon and quickly I was, even when I was getting to college, and been like, cool, I'm settled in. This is us now. Like, this is gonna work, and nothing's ever gonna stop.
It feels good.
You know
it
what I mean?
It does feel good. I mean, to have somebody in your corner like that.
Yeah,
in theory, to work out like that.
Exactly, dude. Going back to like your dad talking to you, like you 3 in the truck, and like saying shit about like, not talking shit about your mom, but being like, this is what's really going on. Like, imagine like doing that. Imagine having kids and trying to convince them. Like, I wonder if at the time he knew, he was like, they don't believe me.
I don't. Nah.
You did a beat?
So. I think he fully thought we believed him. I really do.
That's crazy.
Because he believed it. So
yeah.
there's no
True.
There's no, in his brain, there's no falsehood.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I can't get any help. I'm trying to. I'm like, I could imagine that. Imagine if you knew the world's blowing up like 7 days, and he was like, man, nobody will talk to me. Nobody will fucking talk. Like, imagine how you would feel with all the information, but nobody's like, but the world's not blowing up in 7 days, but you have that knowledge of like, man, the world's blowing up, and nobody's like, I don't know. My dad believes somebody's after him, but I was like, why?
See, but what if though?
Why?
Someone is.
But and like,
and he's been right this whole time.
I asked my dad why, and he didn't tell me nothing. I was like,
maybe.
I said, Dad, why and who? He was like, man, son, they're riding down the street with no cars. And I was like,
maybe he just wants someone to be after him.
But why? But I was like, there's a bunch of whys.
Because I don't know, maybe just you gotta want something to fight. You gotta want something to push back against.
And to hear my dad say it, he's on a tangible human level. He's doing fine. His credit's built up after all these years. He's I only pay cash everything. Just.
Does he not know what a debit card is?
I mean, but like he got a thing where he got a debit card with like, I think it's like a $500 limit. But he just used that, paid it off. It's like just a,
sure.
It's like a credit type thing.
This is kind of a jump, but we talked on a podcast recently about Apple Pay, and you're like, I can't do it, man. It's too fast, man. Actually, I found doing that slows me down way more. Because with the card, you swipe, you're like, all right, $3, I had this much, and then boom, you swipe, and you like do the math, and you check, and you're like, I can't do math. But with the Apple Pay, one is super convenient, and it sends you a message right then from your bank, like, hey, you just used this much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this much love.
Yeah, and you can check it like right there. Just little recommendation. Apple Pay, they're taking all of our information and putting it in some computer somewhere, but it's kind of making life a little bit easier.
That's
for
how
now.
they get you, man.
Yeah, for now, I know, but I'm fucking in it, so.
I hear you.
I mean, I don't know if I can unplug, so.
I mean, at this point, you can't. I mean, to do what you want to do
Double
anything
down.
in life successfully, you got to plug in.
I mean, we're actively like pursuing something that at some point will be like we won't record it. I mean, we've been recording our voice coming up on 2 years, by the way.
Yeah.
We're coming up on 2 years, coming up on 100 episodes, which is awesome. But we've been recording our voice and uploading and our thoughts and our journey these past 2 years and uploading it to the internet every single week. You know what I mean? We're going to keep doing that shit.
I can see myself doing this, honest to God. I mean, knock on wood. Hopefully we're both still doing it.
Yeah.
Knock on that tree behind you. I don't know if it's real wood, but...
Don't sit on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just flimsy. Man, shoot, another 10 years, bro. I remember Joey Diaz, when he first started, I was like, yo, he never thought it would be what it is now. I listen to that man religiously.
Yeah.
The church. I mean, it's
the
like...
church.
I can't...
What's happening now.
He has talked about him playing sport. I'm like, but everything he says has a message. The sports thing.
You know what, man?
Don't give up. Just don't give up. You gotta get that raspy like, dog. It's like a
You know what, man?
From the back of the throat.
He's eating this girl's ass. Ass is always getting eaten in stores.
He's all in his, like the drug stories are hilarious.
Yeah.
The drug stories are fucking hilarious.
Always putting coke rocks in pussies. And I'm like, damn, that's a bold move, dude.
Straightforward.
That is a bold move, and I wonder, I don't understand how that works. This isn't a joke, but I remember I was talking about it with my girlfriend the other day. I was like, it'd be funny if, like a vagina it's just funny to think, like, genitalia, they experience, like, pretty much one sense. One of our senses here, like sight, but it touch is the one they experience, and, like, on a heightened level. It would be funny if over evolution at some point genitalia started to develop, like, one more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like taste.
Yeah.
Like you could just get a sense and a taste of, like, what's going on.
And you're like, nah, I'm not fucking with this.
I'm not fucking with this. Or like a smell. I don't know. Or no. I was like, it'd be funny if you could hear it through your vagina. That's what I said. Like if I snapped like near a vagina, she'd be like, yeah, I hear that louder than whenever. You know what I mean? Like it just like resonated in some way. Like there's an eardrum in her vagina. Working dumb bits.
I feel you, man. Listen,
on the cast for the next 10 years, people.
Dude, 20. Fuck it. The thing is, the way the numbers are working. People dive in, bro. Somebody's like, what's this podcast about?
Oh, you know what I was thinking about? Guys, if you're out there and you're listening, and you enjoy this podcast, and there's people out there, you know what I mean? Obviously, people are listening. If you're listening to this podcast...
Shout out that nigga from Texas one more time.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Oh, we were going to talk about this question. I was going to do the next update, but this is kind of an update.
Let's do it at the end.
We'll do it at the end. Remind me, or we'll forget. But there's people that... Look, if you listen and you like the show, dude, just go tell one person. If y'all just go tell one person, just to listen to the episode, see if they like it, we can get more people on this train.
Yeah.
We can build the production. You can just start seeing us do this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Shameless plug.
No, it's a whole thing as a plug.
Yeah, it's a whole plug to fucking... I like to think when people listen to the podcast, they're coming to a fucking hang. You know what I mean? They feel like they're hanging there, they're talking to us.
Trying to figure some shit out.
There's got to be some dad people out there. You know what I mean?
I know a bunch of our listeners have dad issues.
Yeah. All over.
If you're doing comedy, you got some dad issues.
Dude, honestly, getting older, I'm starting to see like dudes I know that aren't happy about like Father's Day, and they're not even in their kids' lives. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing a bunch of dudes that are like showing up and dressing up and doing like taking the pictures, but I'm like, I know you, dude. You're never in that kid's life.
But on Father's Day,
do you think you could ever do that?
Well,
I don't know. I guess it's different because your dad just kind of like they broke up. But do you ever think you could? In some sense of the word, I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad talking about like my dad's situation and my mom's situation because I mainly have only ever heard my mom's point of view.
Yeah. And
I really, just knowing my mother and just knowing your character, I really, really, really don't have any reason to believe or whatever think that she's fabricating any of it or you're really trying to exploit her, maybe paint him in a bad light. Because my mom always tried to say, she's like, I don't want to paint him in a bad light. If you want to talk to him, you can talk to him. I'm just going to tell you what went down. But still, there's a point of view. You know what I mean? You've been in a relationship before, too. Yeah. You're disagreeing with somebody. You guys are having a falling out. Something, there's two sides to it. So whenever I talk about it, it is hard for me to be like...
got on the phone and said, yo, what happened between you and Mom?
No.
Why?
And we just, I don't know, because it's like, why talk about it? Why bring it up?
Yeah, see, do you like you're talking to a stranger?
But maybe, I don't know, but it's like a familiar-ass stranger. It is like a stranger, but it's like absolutely not a stranger.
Yeah, I mean, not genetically, but you don't call him dad.
When I text him on birthdays and big events and the random occasions and Father's Day, like I'll say Pops and stuff, but all my life I've referred to him as Jeff. And, I think maybe around him, I haven't ever really comfortably called him dad or really, you know what I mean? I just, I made this decision when I was a kid on like some young, like dumb, poetic Micah mind shit. Like, I remember as a kid really thinking like, if I'm going to call you dad, you got to be my dad. You got to be here. You got to be a dad for me to call you dad. So much so, my mom was actually going to get married to a dude that, my bad. Shout out Vincent Valentine, man. I was like coming up, This guy met my mother from Mount Airy. Started meeting his family. They're dating. They're in love. He asked her to marry her. Really good with my brother. He was an ISS teacher at a like a middle school and a high school. He kind of went back and forth. So he really dealt with kids that have like anger issues and behavior problems, and that really is the MO of my brother. He's gotten a little bit better since he's gotten older, but my brother really has issues. I think that stemmed from his dad thing. And Vince was really good with him, man. It was probably the best I've ever seen anyone like kind of handle TJ, to really talk to him and just to be this other guy. He's really, really cool dude, really special person. My mom's, I mean, a lot of me and my mom's friendship, me and my mom's relationship has been friendship, because like my mom is so real and just keeps it 100. Like when she's raising me as a single mom, I was very aware of it. I was very aware. It's like, look, it's me and you. Like, maybe she's dating this other person. Maybe she marries somebody. At the end of the day, it is me and you. You know what I mean? I'm seeing all this, like, kind of portraying this woman's life, who is my mother. And Vince, for sure, was, like, a great person. Whenever they got engaged, whatever, when they were planning to get married, I think I told my mom this, and I didn't tell him because I was going to, like, do it at the wedding or, like, some shit. Like, once I got married, I was going to call him Dad. You know what I mean? I was going to be like, fuck it, man. Like, you're a good person to my mom. You're treating her right. You know what I mean? I know I was about to inherit some new, like, brother-in-laws. They're really cool people.
Well, you can ask for it, though, really.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, after the engagement or whatever, it was, like, his birthday. He, like, it's a pretty sad story, actually. Like, my mom is, like, I guess they had planned to, like, hang out for their anniversary, or it's, like, his birthday or whatever, and they were, like, going to go on a picnic or whatever later that day. We had to go into work for a little while. And, like, whenever he woke up, he was like, I have a headache, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, stay home from work. Like, just, stay home. I'll go do my thing, and then I'll come back, and then yada, yada, it's whatever. And they had switched cars. My mom had a Pontiac back in the day. So he's driving the Pontiac. She's driving, like, a Suburban because it's better on gas. He had to drive farther. And he's like, nah, I'll go to work. Ignore the headache or whatever. And they're on the phone, like, as he's, like, going to work, and, like, they're on the phone, blah, blah, blah. My mom told me that, like, she heard the phone, like, hit the ground, and then, like, she kind of hear, like, the car, like, hitting shit or whatever, and eventually she was at the ditch. Come to find out, she immediately, like, drove to work, because she knew where he was going, because he was on the way to Mount Airy. She knew, like, the exact drive, called 911, yada, yada. He ended up having a brain aneurysm, like, while he was driving the car. Ooh. Thankfully, he didn't hit anybody, but, man, he died, like, the next day.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And it really, it sucked, man. I mean, because, on my end of it, you know what I mean, I was going to call him a dad. I mean, he wasn't, in my life for many, many years, but he's just a good person. You know what I mean? It's just, It was sad to see, and I think that's kind of like, I don't know, and I've even heard my mom talking, like, it hurt in a lot of ways, hurt the family in a lot of ways, obviously, but it was a good thing, because I feel like he really did treat my mom well, and I feel like that kind of, like, showed her, like, kind of the expectation from now on. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
The standard, like the light.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. But shouts out Vince, man. He's a cool ass dude.
Nice.
I mean, people die. That shit happens. You know what I mean? It did suck. I hate my mom had to go through it. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a simulation. Maybe it's all just messages. Maybe it's just here for me to learn. I really don't know.
There's a difference. See, my mom, she was single with 3 kids, and then she didn't really date.
What was that like? Talk about that, because I got all kinds of stories about that.
She's been talking to one dude kind of like on and off for like I don't know how many years, but like I don't like the nigga.
Why?
No, was like he just means the ass, like just like trash, man. Just like he the best for like where my mom's at right now in Anson County. Like my mom deserves way better. I'm trying to get her to move. I was like, Mom, if you move to Greensboro or Atlanta or whatever, like, yo, we with you. You know what I'm saying? We'll get out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom deserves to see life and have. So far, my mom has went to school, had a fucked up marriage, in my eyes. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And, like, that's pretty much it. She working now, and she's, like, she's doing really good at her job, but, like, I'm like, Mom, have some fun. Go do something. Like, go do anything. You know what I'm saying?
She deserves it.
Deserves it. Yeah, you raised 3 kids. Like, goddamn do something. So it was more like we was a unit because like we would all hang out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all started watching my mom watch. We all nerds because of her because she liked science fiction and fantasy stuff. We like science fiction, fantasy stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was a different kind of, and it was definitely like I'm the mom and y'all the, it wasn't like a friendship type thing. It was definitely like I'll fuck y'all up. Yeah, if it comes down to that shit.
My mom's just so fucking honest, dude.
She beat me so bad one day. My brothers didn't talk to me. That is like,
damn.
Like, do you know how bad you gotta get beat up for people to be like, yo, if I talk to you, I might get beat up.
Nah, there was definitely like a fucking power shift at one point where it's just like, all right, I'm too big for this shit.
You say you got spanked one time?
But yeah, really. And there's like other bullshit, but Yeah, I just was a good kid. That was another thing. I never really fucked up. I just wasn't with it. I was just like, yeah, I'm not trying to have anybody yell at me. I'm not trying to have anybody... I mean, it's just not worth...
You know what I mean? You ever get in fights at school?
Here and there, but when I was like younger, not when I was like older.
What happened?
Like in elementary school, just like fucking kids like pushing around, just like fucking with me. You know, honestly, looking back at it, like I don't want to be like I grew up around a bunch of racist ass kids, because that's definitely not true. That's definitely not true. That's not true. But I definitely grew up around a lot. I grew up and going to school for the most of my education in a lot of white culture. There would be black people for sure, but a lot of white culture. At the beginning of it, I was at this hood ass school and shit was crazy every day, and that's why I left. They were like, yeah, we'll get to reading at like 3rd grade. Like I went to the other school and they were like, we've been reading for 2 years, and I learned the letters and put words together, but like reading comprehension, like I was not even on track to do that, so I was like catching up and shit. But because the other school, our fucking principal got caught by the cops rolling down the road smoking a fucking blunt and drinking a 40. Which, now that I'm older, sounds like a great fucking time. Like, I get it. Like, I'm kind of like, I see what you were doing. But as a kid...
drinking the 40 fucked him up.
Yeah, but also being a principal smoking weed rolling down the street, like...
See, we had a teacher got the same thing. He was speeding. He was smoking weed, speeding in the school zone.
Damn.
But the media, but also racism, the media fucked it up, because like it was a school zone, but also it was like 9 o'clock at night, so it don't really matter the school zone.
Yeah.
But like, but Mr. Mosby.
Yeah.
Mr. Mosby.
I remember
Mosby.
that nigga's name.
So, he was my brother's teacher. My brother would be crying. This dude was so mean.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. The kids that I experienced and the animosity I felt sometimes is like that different other factor.
There's always
like,
an other.
Kids don't get it. Like, I really am a minority because not only do I look like any of the black kids. Like, I kind of have a joke about it. It's like, the black kids, they fuck with me, but they didn't fuck with me because they knew something was up. They thought I was Hispanic. They just knew something was different and weird. They get that. And then the white kids didn't fuck with me because I was a black kid. Like, that's just straight up was their reasoning.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
It wasn't like that, but when I just felt like they felt like I was from a different world sometimes. When it's like, dog, I'm watching Pokemon. Fuck.
You know about my high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Middle school, elementary, all like that.
I mean, all it's pretty much, it was like 10% white, but affluent, old money white at the top, and then like just us just the rest of us and everything like that.
Yeah.
We had a couple mixed kids. All of them niggas picked a side. Straight up. You had the Blunts. Their last name were the Blunts. Cool ass last name.
That is cool.
They chose black. Niggas had a great time with us.
Last day blunts. I mean, what are you gonna do?
We had a girl at my school. Her name was Brittany Northcutt. Never gonna forget this. Cause the whole time, you see different people all the time. You're growing up. You're like, oh, I didn't know that kind of person existed. She has bronze skin, probably a little bit darker than you.
Almond.
No, obviously dyed her hair blonde.
Yeah.
Hanging out with nothing but white kids.
Like wouldn't hang out with black people?
Refuting all that shit.
Dude, that's a real thing. But I don't blame people for it.
Refuting.
That's not really her fault.
All that shit.
Because it's just like, you really can't get cornered. It is a very confusing thing to be mixed. Because you really can't get cornered into thinking that you need to pick a side. That's what sucks. And what sucks is that you don't really do it. Everyone makes you feel like you need to.
My thing is like, I'm in my brain, you already doing that one drop rule shit. Because I mean, I know what I was thinking. I was like, you a nigga that got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
That's not true, but it is that mindset that is not true. Because that is just in the same way. She's just some white lady with some shit going on. But see, my whole thing, when I see a dark skinned dude, like heavy, like dark skin, like your roommate type, like just heavy with coarse hair and everything, and I see them hanging out all white kids, I think the same shit. Like, you niggas got shit going on. Like, it's not like not saying you can't do that, but it's just, me personally, I'm like, I know what that's like, and it's, for me personally, it's not the most enjoyable thing in the world. Sure. You know, to be the only black guy with the white kids, you know what I'm saying? So for you to be doing that, I'm like, okay, you got something going on. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
or maybe
it's just weird too, especially
computer science program.
Especially too, because it's the assumption of a lifestyle, because that's all that the differences are. Because whether you say the differences are actually the color of skin, the differences is lifestyle or what the presumed lifestyle, the expectation. Because, I mean, while I definitely experienced plenty of black culture when I was growing up, and I was back and forth a lot in the beginning of my life, but as I got older, all the way up to high school, I was embedded in white culture. My mother's white, my grandmother's white, I'm living with them, I'm hanging out with only white kids. Yeah. I'm hanging out with some black people. I mean, they're there, but it is so sparse. It like where I'm in Winston, it's like I'm right by the city, but I'm also right by the cut, and I'm in this like little country ass area, and I really experienced black culture as like these are the only people I'm hanging out with when I got to college. Honestly, where it's like my friend group changed just naturally because I mean it never mattered or a difference to me, but for some reason for someone to come up to me and assume that I was corely raised in this black culture and I might not understand white culture. It's like my mom is white.
Okay,
my grandmother is white. I have white relatives. You know what I mean?
This is making sense now. So would you say that being raised by white culture, what I'm saying, just white culture, whatever, in white culture,
or like super tapped into white culture and pretty tapped into black culture? I didn't get really tapped into it until I got to college. Like I'm gonna be honest,
like, kind of tapped in.
Well, I'll put it this way: I knew that people wore sneakers, but I didn't understand the importance of Jordans until my freshman year of college. Yeah. Like I didn't understand the clout of it because, and I remember buddies of mine that went to college. I remember, because Sperry's and Wallabies was like the hierarchy. That was like top level. That was like when niggas wore those, it was like you're flexing on all types of levels. And my buddy that I was kind of friends with in high school, but we became more friends in college. He was like, "Yeah, dude, we quit wearing Jordans because it didn't." It didn't matter. People were Jordans, like, what are those ugly ass sneakers you're wearing? And they're just like, well, these are the three. These are, you know what I mean?
But they don't have that.
It has no social cachet. You know what I mean? And it's just, and that's why I tapped into more of it. But I was always really tapped into it as far as like music and like movies and shit. But never music and movies mainly.
Okay. But music, I mean, that's kind of tapping. Like I know
exactly, but I'm talking about the ingrained white stuff, like the little characteristics that like classic white shit. You know what I mean?
Like what?
I felt like you didn't feel this way, but I felt super duper comfortable and avidly in high school was pursuing like I'm an actor and a musician. Oh. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm in theater, I'm doing this theater shit, but I'm also the fucking drum major in the marching band. Like I'm in jazz band, I'm in concert band, I'm in fucking all the independent ensembles. We had a little like side group we made. Like I
was dead set being a lawyer for 4 years in high school.
You're being what?
A lawyer. Or a politician. Dead set. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's crazy.
I got to college and I was like, this shit is hard.
Oh.
I was like, I got to read all this?
Why did you even say that?
My mom's a lawyer. My granddad's a politician. And they the ones that raised me. Uncle, he was in prison. I'm not going to be a prisoner.
You know what sucks to tie into this dad shit? I think I've talked to you about this before. But I've kind of, not to go into the whole story in a roundabout way.
Shout out to Uncle. I love you, man. You turn your life around. You're doing great. Doing great things.
Hold on. You got to get a shout out.
My uncle went through some shit. I was like, I ain't going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? My mom was like, yeah, just, doctor, lawyer, or...
Not your uncle.
She's like doctor or lawyer or engineer. I ain't know engineer really did. But I knew doctor and engineer had too much math in it. I was like, I could talk to people all day with the lawyer shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta read all this boring ass shit. Yeah. And dude, when you get in class, you gotta argue with people that are really about that shit. And I'm like, God damn.
Y'all be happy
we're not even in law school yet. We in political science.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, fuck all this shit. I'm about to be an English major. No, I went to history and philosophy. Then I went to English.
Yeah, I've actually heard, dude, me and Justin took a philosophy class.
That shit was confusing, wasn't it?
No, this old man.
Oh, God.
Literally, I think all he could physically do was teach that class.
Super old.
Like, he was so old. People are talking, texting. He's not there. He's not with it. He's just reciting the material, turning the PowerPoint, handing out the papers, and leaving. You get up and leave. Doesn't check a calendar list. Doesn't bother you where you're going. Like, he's just doing his thing, cashing a check, and leaving. I'm like, what are you doing with this money? Anyways.
See, political science, bro. Them niggas are like, yo, but you need to know the truth.
You know what I've also heard,
my teacher got arrested.
Why?
He was protesting. This was back in the day, but he was like an activist, bro. Like, he was fucking out there in the street. He was like, yeah, this is me.
For what? Like, Occupy Wall Street and shit?
There was what the fuck was it? It was a fucking,
Get it.
There was a massacre, man. There was a civil war where the U.S. funded a bunch of guns to, what was that?
Syria.
It's probably in my book somewhere, but it's like near the Philippines, something like that. But it was like one of the islands.
Yeah.
But the U.S. funded a bunch of money to the adjacent government to like fight these rebels, and like they slaughtered these people. Like, he said they were like, when he traveled through there were bones like, look like hills. What? You know what I'm saying? Just piles of dead bodies. Just piles of dead bodies. He said for the research he had to do, he had to meet with people in California. They had to meet with him in like a separate place. For fear of the government tracking them down in America and killing them. But just because like the slaughter was that bad. We had to do a paper on that shit. It was fucking... Damn. It was political theory. The nigga teaching the class, I forget his name, but he was a monster. Looked like...
He was out there doing it.
He looked like if Jesus went to college and learned the truth and then said, I'm not going to be nice about telling you. I'm going to fucking be in the streets.
I'm going to do the right thing.
He looked like if Jesus never died on the cross and just fucking kept speaking the truth.
Yeah, here's my cross. That's me.
Old white dude with long hair dropping bombs on us, bro. Just fucking... and that's when I started. That's when I dropped the fucking political science as a major.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not into it like this dude.
No, I'm just like, I know. He told me legit what I needed to know. Straight up. He told me everything. He's like, this is what's going to happen. You can either be with the shit or not. It's up to you. Yeah. But the world's turning, man. Like, pretty much. Like, the world operates in this way for a reason. And what you going to do about it?
You got to get through it. It does feel like a system.
Straight up a system, bro.
Especially with video games are so like popular now.
Where's that Stevie Stevenson dude's body at? Where's he at? What's happening with him?
I don't know.
It's Facebook. The guy kills my live on Facebook. We haven't heard. Oh, after like 3 days, bro. Stories squashed.
Nope.
Right when Trump's in Syria. Those same 3 days, Trump's in Syria heavy.
Easter. Dude, I mean, I'm telling you, man.
Fidget spinners.
Really?
Just look at your hand. Don't look at the TV. Just look at your hand.
Yeah.
But it really is just
bro,
like...
you need to watch Black Mirror.
There are a lot of distractions, bro.
Bro, you need to watch Black Mirror.
You're right. You need to watch Young Pope. You need to watch Young Pope.
I'll watch Young Pope.
Religion. Dude, House of Cards, that political shit. Young Pope's that religious shit, bro. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you right now. Bet, yeah. It is... I mean, it's a fiction. It's a fiction. Granted, PlayStation stopped. Oh, shit. PlayStation back.
Damn, you can talk to... So it's just listening constantly.
Well, sometimes it'll pick up shit. I don't know why.
Why is Nick's thing logged into your PS4?
Because he comes over and he'll fucking log in. Play, we'll play them punk-ass free games. There's a free game right now called Killing Floor 2. It's pretty much like Left 4 Dead, except like with more guns. Nice. Still play some shit like that. But yeah, just the Illuminati's real. I mean, it's just... The next war will be over water, which just like shit like that, bro. Like,
man, I'm telling you, man, turn your tweets on to Donald Trump.
I was listening to Alex Jones laughing my ass off earlier, bro.
People really hate him.
He was saying,
and I don't think people get what's really going on. I get what he does, and the byproduct of it can be terrible, but also, sometimes I feel like this, like. Were you on the internet in like the early days? Like, did you ever get on 4chan? Were you on that wave? Like, I was plugged into the white boys. Like, I was seeing like 2 Girls 1 Cup. Like when as a kid, we were on WoW. Like we were on I
was on WoW.
I know, but the idea of a troll, the idea of you being a thread, and I don't know how to describe it. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think only some people understand.
I get the whole.
Being on and you seeing a troll, it's like the rule is like don't feed the troll, right? And everyone I felt like knows that, but I see people feeding trolls constantly, and I'm just like, did everyone forget?
But yeah, first of all, you gotta understand. But it's funny, like
everyone forgot.
You're like JD. I was in White Boys. We had internet, and I was like, yeah, I had internet, nigga.
But you know what I mean? Where it was just we were like, fine. It was weird.
But you gotta think about it. What is a meme? A meme is a deeply embedded, like fucking
dude. A girl that I actually teach is in college. She said in one of her like entry level classes they talked about a meme, and they were talking about how it's an idea traveled through time in the minds of people,
deeply embedded in your subconscious.
So a meme, they were like tying your shoes is a meme. It's something that we all know and we pass around and we understand to do, and it's just embedded, and it just through generations we just all understand and get it.
Yeah.
Based off this one thing.
Dude, yeah. But dude, think about like the just with the history of the memes we know in society, like the fucking like the funny
memes. I never thought my mom would ever see a meme.
Think about the history of it though. When they first started, what was it? Fucking it was the dog and like what?
Yeah,
the frog. It was like the fucking
Pepe wasn't there in the beginning, but it was I don't know, man. Meme the
Bad Luck Brian and all them niggas. Yeah, Awkward Penguin.
Yeah,
you remember?
Awkward Penguin.
But
yeah,
see, those are fucking first created in like. Those were first created in like honestly the online video game world where niggas be cracking jokes and shit like that. Just take that shit, put it online, like the forum stuff like that for the game.
Just a big inside jokes.
Dude, and you take that shit, you put it on. You see, it just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And we start accepting it. Now the memes just like the captions over like a funny ass picture or like, you know, some shit like that. Or Arthur's
It's just
Fist.
so weird. Yeah, Arthur's Fist. Yeah, that shit is so, but it means so much. You mean, or that dude blinking, like it.
That's hilarious.
It is an idea. It is like a real entity, and that's separate from the troll thing. But when I see Alex Jones, I'm like, guys, we got to understand what's really going on here. Even if he is right, he's fucking crazy, okay? And we're not going to do nothing about it anyways. Like, at the end of the day...
You can tell he's crazy by the products he peddles on the show. He's selling super glue, portable...
survival kits and shit.
Portable survival camps, and, like, bone broth.
Yeah.
I will say his episode of Joe Rogan is probably the best episode I've heard in my life.
I re-listened to
that shit is so funny.
He can't keep him on topic. He won't really get to the details. That's why he fucks
It's a 3-hour long podcast, and an hour in, he's like, "Do you want to know the truth?"
Yeah, do you want to know the truth now?
I'm like, "What have we been doing?"
He's like, "Yeah, I want to." Yeah, what the fuck are we?
But dude, bring fatherhood to me, bro. Like, you're supposed to like just
Yeah.
beating your kids is the main. Like, you got beat as a kid. So you therefore beat your kids. I think my mom got beat one time, beat us a lot. I will say, I think that just the stress of the divorce and what she was going through, and also us being mischievous as a motherfucker.
And needing a good workout.
And I'm like, also sometimes, my mom
work on your swing.
My mom here's a kid, and I don't look back at it like she abused me. I'm looking back, I'm like, yeah, I was fucking up.
I got hit one time. To be honest, I think I was physically abused, and that is sad.
Bring it up and talk about it.
But I mean, we don't have to talk about it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I was physically abused. I don't want to downplay anything about the situation. It sucked, but it was similar to, I feel like, just getting your ass beat. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't hit me in a way that like I'm gonna start beating the shit out of people or I'm like violent in my relationships.
It was like a one-time thing.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I would get spankings, but it was like this one specific time where it like got way out of hand. And what is so crazy is I try to think about the concept of like raising kids, and like I was gonna bring up earlier, like, do you think like, because you know people that are having kids now, do you think they're beating their kids? And can you imagine that, dog, beating a child? You know what I mean? With all your might.
I'm gonna try my hardest not to do it.
I mean, I understand of like, especially when they're young and they're like, I don't mean like they're an animal, but it's like you're kind of an animal. You need to get that like, all right, stop. But also, there's a level where it's like, yo, you're hitting this kid.
Yeah, you gotta put some variables on it. My cousin got caught throwing some rocks at cars on the highway. My uncle beat him. That was the police involved.
Yeah, if your kid's like dumb.
You know what I'm saying? You doing some dumb shit, man. You got like come on now. Yeah. But like talk to him, reasoning.
That's not my situation.
You know what I'm saying? Punishment. You know, it's like just like my mom fucked me up one time real bad with it. She fucked me up so bad with this. She said, you got a D on your thing. So you can only watch TV between 6:45 and 7:15 at night. That's half of 2 shows. She fucked me up mentally for like a long time with that. I was like, why the fuck would she even give me that? And then like dude, the biggest one was just taking away video games. Like, you can't play video games anymore.
Are you gonna talk about like she uppercutted you?
No, dude, my mom hit me. She hit me, nigga. Like, it's just like, but it's just, I mean, every hit was like impressive and well deserved.
Are you just saying that because you're a victim?
No,
are you like a battered wife? Like, well, you know, the eggs, you know, they could have been fresher.
I remember one time I put pennies in the milk as a prank. Thought it'd be funny. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, in my mind, I was like, you gotta beat the shit out of that kid.
Yeah. And
then you specifically like, beat the shit out of
him. Yeah,
he's gonna learn that.
I was like, yeah, that should be funny. And then shit was not funny.
I think what I would do, I just be like, you think that's funny? Drink the milk. But you can't make him drink all of it because they could die.
Yeah, she was like, you should drink the milk. And I was like, I can't, I'll die. And she was like, pour it out. It was just like, but like.
How'd she find out?
Pour milk, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking.
Pennies fell out and she was
pennies fell out. And who did it? And then like.
Did you just
I'm not understanding the concept of money at that point. I was like, this is a good gallon of milk. I don't think it's going to be funny. I don't know why. If I was like, this would be hilarious. Somebody would just.
Pennies in the milk.
I was like, what in the world? And I was also
like some absurdist type, like
also like the
crazy
King to Kill at the time. You know the episode about dropping the screw in the tuna?
Yeah.
I was like, that inspired me to be mischievous. I don't know. I was like, that's something that happened.
I'll be mischievous, and then we'll all have a good time. We'll laugh.
We'll laugh. Whatever. We'll have a good time. I think it is. I'm like a kid. Whatever. She beat the fuck out of me. She beat the fuck out of me. Left whelps. left whelps. You can read me. If you're blind, you can read my leg. My leg said, "Nigga, don't do this again."
Yeah.
That fucking beat,
not nearly as mischievous. So
she beat the shit out of me.
So, have you ever had like a dude live in your crib?
No.
See, that is the most interesting stuff. So my mom, people come over to live, whatever, with this dude dating. I don't know. I'm fucking just seeing these dudes and being like, I don't trust you. Like, straight up out of the gate. I don't trust you. But I'm trying to be cool because I'm cool. Because I'm like, I want you to like me though because I'm like fucked up because I don't got a dad. You know what I mean? Like that's
it's
my overall vibe. So my mom's like married to this dude Tony, and he just like looking back on, he's just a nigga from Atlanta, and I ain't got no fucking problem saying that because like he's just like ignorant as fuck. And he's the father of my brother. We have different dads, so technically we're half brothers, but he's the only one that I grew up with like in the house and shit. He's like in the crib and they're like fucking together. He's like owns his lawn company, some bullshit, blah, blah. He's like trying to teach me discipline, which I will understand coming to the household. I probably didn't have the discipline that you would have to, like having a father. So I understand like how it originally started.
But okay, here's the thing about that discipline thing. Bro, like I would say objectively that we are broken individuals on some level. We just don't. Yeah. We don't have
I see it all the time.
We don't understand that childhood. We don't understand that strong childhood and that strong dads. We don't understand that.
I don't get it. Yeah. It's like that man shit.
But see, we understand that we don't understand.
Yeah.
Other niggas are walking around talking about discipline and in their brain like, yeah, punch them. Like that really is. Yeah. They say discipline, but discipline for a lot of people is an excuse to hit a kid. Like it really is like you gotta discipline the kid. Like what do you mean? Like sort of rules and times and curfews and parameters? No, just get a piece of leather and smack until your arm gets tired. Like
just whenever you have a reason to get pissed off.
Whenever they are making you upset as an adult, hit them.
Yeah.
That's their discipline.
Like, it was always about, like, fucking, like, responsibility. You know, trying to get me to take out the trash. And I'm doing, but I'm, like, doing house chores. Like, I was doing them as a kid, but it was different to be, like, have this dude egging me on to do it. And it's like, you don't live here. That's, like, kind of like my whole vibe, but I want to bring it up because I don't want to get my mom upset. I don't want him to be upset. Anyways. So, I guess this whole shtick is about responsibility. Teaching me responsibility because I ain't got none. I probably didn't. But at some point, I have this hamster or whatever. I have this hamster. Get this fucking hamster, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you got to take care of it. You got to respond. You got to feed it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I'm feeding it. But I'm like, I'm a kid. You know what I mean? I'm in, like, middle school or some shit. Like, in my mind, I'm feeding it, but I don't remember at the time. Oh, separate story. I fucking loved Toy Story. Like, as a kid. I fucking loved Toy Story. And I had this dope-ass Woody doll. Like, it wasn't, like, all plastic. Like, his head was just plastic. And it was kind of big. And the body was cotton. So you can kind of fuck with him. And he kind of looked like with the Woody. But you know, you get, like, a little Woody or, like, a Woody you can't really fuck with. He can just stand there. You can't move with. Yeah. But he was, like, a cloth body and then, like, a plastic head with the hat or whatever. Yeah. Love the fucking Woody. The Woody doll is my shit. I love the Woody doll. Everybody knows I love the Woody doll's thing. It's just in my room. I play with it all the time. I'm a little bit older. But it's like, yeah, Woody doll, though. Like, I wrote my name on it.
It'll be cool today.
Exactly. So we have this fucking hamster, and I'm like, I'm feeding it. I'm not feeding it. I feel like I'm feeding it. I'm raising a hamster. I'm like learning as a kid. I don't know what the fuck. I guess one day I didn't feed it before I went to school. Came back. I'm chilling. Blah blah blah. Like, he comes in. He was like, you know, I'm coming home. I'm like doing shit. Maybe I'm homework. I'm watching some TV. And he was like, have you checked on your hamster? And like comes in and like tells me. I'm like, nah. And I go over and look. Fucking Woody's in there. Fucking shit everywhere. It's like all fucked up. The hamster fucked it up. His plastic head's just like chilling there. And he was like, I'm like, what the fuck? What's Woody doing there? And he's like, yeah, I put him in. He didn't have any food. I had to give him something to eat. I'm just like, and at that point, I'm like really looking at this dude. And I'm just like, what kind of, like, I didn't get it as a kid. This is my words now. Like, what kind of sadistic bullshit are you trying to pull to teach me a lesson? And I'm like, you just some fucking dude in my house. Ricochets to where, like, I'm getting in, like, serious trouble. He's like, it's like an all prepared thing. Like, he's about to, like, whip my ass. I'm like, I've gotten spankings with belts before. I'm telling you, I'm at the age where I'm like, I know how this goes down. Like, I think I remember thinking, like, this is probably, like, the last one. Like, there's no way they're going to keep doing this shit. And I bet it won't even hurt that bad. And this dude just, like, loses his fucking mind. He just, like, sees red and goes crazy to the point where I'm like, it just got, like, completely out of hand. Like, to the point where it's like, I'm obviously getting beat. And it's like, okay, cool. And it's like, the session should have ended. And then it just, like, went to this crazy place. And it was just so crazy. And I kept thinking, like, I was old enough to, like, it had been so long since I get, like, hit with a belt. I was, like days and days after, I'm like, should I be bruised right now? Should I, you know what I mean? Should this be bruised for, like, weeks and weeks and weeks? Eventually I tell my mom. She cries. She didn't know what to do. Maybe they fight about it. I kind of like don't even remember how it ever got resolved, other than me just eventually healing. And like, it was so weird because I didn't know at the time. I was like, as a kid, would I have welts on me? It's like, I guess I remember, but it was, looking back, it was obvious. Like, I mean, it was hard for me to sit down. I couldn't like move very much. I just slept for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? It was like it was like in the middle of the afternoon. And then fucking my brother is getting raised. This is his father. They're together. He leaves when my brother is less than a year old. Like, my brother had barely been walking. They get divorced. It's not happening. You know, his reason, her reason. Obviously, he's a fucked up dude for fucked up reasons. He's not in my brother's life, in my brother's life. And that's the craziest part, too, is like, I want to ask about your other brothers, because although I've had, you know, ups and downs and bounces in my life, like, I've had a good life, I've had a bad life, there's like good up and down, but like, I handled not having a dad, I would say, like 10 times better than my brother is. You know what I mean? Like, he's just straight up
rebel.
And you know, it's weird. It's just because, like, I guess because it was younger for him, but him and his dad have probably hung out. It's like real similar. But then as he's getting older, they end up having to go to court because he beat the shit out of TJ one time, and he was even smaller than me. He was like a small kid. He's just this like terrible dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even imagine. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck? Why are you fucking this dude? This dude's fucking crazy. What are you talking about?
Insane.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the process in someone's head where you're like, I'm about to beat the shit out of this kid?
Just not having no perspective, bro.
Or just
so
getting...
kind of like, that's what I was talking. I don't know if you want to talk about like the comedy thing or not, but like, talking about feeling you should be farther ahead. I mean, I be feeling that way sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying I keep it to myself like I'm better than you, but I keep it to myself because I have depression and I don't want to talk to nobody about nothing.
Sure.
I try to make jokes online, then my uncle gets mad at me.
Fuck your uncle.
Yeah, that's right.
He's doing better, but fuck him.
Yeah, he's on his fourth marriage trying to get me. But she needs a woman in your life, an older woman. And I'm like, Uncle Byron, please stop.
But maybe he's right.
He's not.
What if, I'll be honest. How old are you? How old are you though?
I'm 25.
But if you met someone 32, she took care of you, sponsored your comedy.
If things was up that well, yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, of course.
If I met anybody who could do that, if I met a girl who was 19, she gave me a rich ass family, I'll take care of you. I'm like, all right, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
What? If, man,
this is love.
She's 43, but she working out. She play rugby and shit like that. I'm like, all right, you thick. All right. You thick. You that old thick.
That athletic body thick.
That veteran
that
thick.
Rugby thick. People don't talk about that rugby
thing. Rugby thick is a thing.
It's a thing.
A lot of concussions.
Yeah. But and it's like, y'all know no one, like, respects the sport. Like, we respect it, but we're not.
It's respect just not here. Like sumo wrestling.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm like, yo, you are doing this the wrong. Like, when I see people, like, there's a girl in my class play rugby. She had concussions like a motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, you are working hella hard.
Yeah, it's brain damage. This is brain damage.
I'm like, yo, why don't I play rugby in a fucking England when them motherfuckers are like, yo, that fuck football, nigga, this is serious. No pass.
Yeah.
They understand, like, oh yeah, get in the fucking the scrimmage or whatever.
They get so big, all of them. There's no like small, fun, like fast position.
No, there is. Like, dude, there's a there's a rugby anime. I did watch that shit.
God damn, dude.
I mean,
a rugby anime.
I was like, I ain't
about a sport we didn't even really fuck with.
But my whole thing was like, I was like, I don't understand rugby, so I'm not gonna get in the anime. The shit makes sense. He's like the dude out the gate. He's trying to recruit people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like everybody's like,
are there thick Asians in this?
Everything.
You don't see a lot of thick Asians.
Everything.
Honestly, in anime, they're always like slim but super fast and strong, or like a crazy big dude.
That's inaccurate.
A crazy big dude.
That's inaccurate.
You can agree there's no
anime. You don't watch enough anime.
There's like little dudes and then dudes that are beyond belief big.
That's not true.
You know what I'm talking about.
It's not true.
It's a familiar trope.
I see that. I know the trope, but that's the surface level of anime, Micah. You on level 1, bro.
Nah, whatever.
You got the game and got one trophy and say, yeah, I'm pretty good at this game.
Hey, it feels good.
You 1% done, bro. You're not in it, man. I'm like 98% done.
1% is 100% of 1%. And what if that's all I want?
What you say? 1% is 100%
of 1%.
Why do you want 100% of 1%?
That's all I'm in it for, baby. That's what I want my career. Look, I want 100% of this 1%, baby.
Of people?
That's a lot of fucking people. If you have 1% of America...
I live in the world.
Oh, goddamn. That's way more people. Just straight up. I gotta piss. Vamp. Trying to lighten the mood. I'm talking about getting beat the fuck as a kid and shit.
Why you always run with me emotional on the podcast, bro? So,
my dick has to pee.
I mean, dude, why you gotta make it like your dick's a different thing? You're weird. You are weird. All right, it was sitting here chilling. Open Micah's podcast. Micah, shut the fuck up. You gonna tell me to hand me the reins and immediately go wow on the first couple of words I say. This is what I'm dealing with, y'all. I'm dealing with Micah. Just trying to keep Micah motivated, keep doing comedy. He's been feeling a little down. So hopefully we'll get back into that when he gets out of the bathroom. But yeah, like listen, if you're out there right now feeling like you should be farther ahead in your comedy, hey, maybe you should be. All right. But listen, also take the advice of people around you. If they say you're doing fine, then you're probably doing fine. But also the people around you are fuck asses, then don't listen to them. Listen, reevaluate your life. Reevaluate your whole life. And then ask yourself these questions. Because you can't feel down, man. You can't get stuck. It's gonna stop you from entering contests. It's gonna stop you from submitting to festivals with me. I don't do festivals just because I don't know video one, but like
I was gonna use the finals video, but then I just look at it, I'm like, am I a hack?
Nah, like just shitty. I mean, just we want. It's
well,
not,
you gotta shoot your shot though.
It's not, dude. Same, but it's also
because
you gotta know when. And like you just feel it's go. You gotta. There's
gotta be some festivals.
You gotta go for your gut.
There's gotta be some festivals. Because I'll be honest, I've been thinking about the festival thing too. Because I know do it when you're ready. You don't want to go too early. I understand that, but at the same time, I've been at this shit 2.5 years, coming up on 3. If I sent a video, someone accepted it, I showed up. There's a crowd of people. They slot me 10 minutes. Maybe I'm going first. I'm not like, let me headline. Nothing like that.
Out of town.
I'm like, I think I'll do good. I don't think I'll misrepresent. You know what I mean? I'll try my best for sure. And that might be naive of me. And I might get there and be like, I did my thing, but I'm not at the level of these dudes at this thing. And maybe that might be true, but not shooting is gonna, not gonna get you anywhere. So that's what I think about it.
You're right.
At the same time, I just know I'm not ready.
I see that.
I'm not ready to do that.
I see that at a point in my time where like a push is happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same way my first year where I was hitting every single city as much as I could. That's gonna happen again, but on a bigger scale. But it's just I'm biding my time. I mean, this college thing is weighing on my head like heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I can finish this shit, make my mama happy, and just like
dude, it's never ever, man. I don't mean to put the bleak on it, but it doesn't feel like you're gone when your pants.
I know, but like, it's just
literally like, oh, all the good parts are gone.
I'm saying the fact of the matter is though, if me and you went for a job right now, you get it. If just no matter,
you got tight work experience.
I do, but what they'll say is we can give him, dude, you're charismatic. You got the qualities I got, and you got a degree. They'll give you work experience. They'll tell you that. They'll say we can give you experience, we can't give you a degree. And that's true. We can never give you a degree. We can give you hella experience. We can work you like a motherfucker. That's what they're saying.
Or they see, I have okay job experience, but a lot of it is like teaching and stuff. Like there's a bulk of my.
We talked about comedy for the bulk of my interview.
True.
He was like 900 people, and I was like, 900 people. There's a lot of people out there. He was like, so what do you do with that? And we talked about all your dates, and he's like, so who are your influences? Like, just like really going into he was a comedy fan, luckily.
Yeah.
But like. That's mostly what we talked about. He's like, yeah, man, use all that comedy stuff for the mattress sales.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like that. Whatever you got, they'll mold it.
True.
They're gonna shape you.
You're right.
You say, man, listen, I got a lot. I play music and I got a lot teaching experience. I was like, well, listen, play some good tracks and then teach people about mattresses. Like, just whatever. They need you. They need you as much as you need them. Straight up. They need. When you're on the floor dunking 10,000, 20,000, they're like, yeah, I hired him. That's good. That's good on us.
Yeah.
And that's way better for the company than it is for you. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You get a little commission. So everybody sucks your dick for that day. Start calling you big man, the big boss. Start giving you dumbass nicknames. You start feeling a little bit good. There's a little rush. On Saturday when niggas are going insane, you going insane with them. It's like it's a thing. Yeah. It's like everybody's having a good set at the same time.
Yeah, they're selling energy. Like, let's go. Come into my store. And you're like a
8,600 at 13. Oh shit.
Yeah.
2,900 at 15. You know what I'm saying? Just like shit like that.
Mattress sales.
That's what up. But any kind of sales, bro.
You talk about selling mattresses more, man. You did that for a while. You got a lot of thoughts about it.
Man, it was fun. I was like the fucking.
Because how long did you do? Like, I sold mattresses for a year and a half. This is what I learned. Boom, boom.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. That's something I learned. I can't sell. If I didn't do comedy, I would have been killing that shit. Would have definitely stayed. If comedy was not my life, and I was just lost looking for something to do, and Mattress Firm was it, I'm like, bro, making how much money? And you off 2 days a week or whatever? Yeah. I'm not driving. I mean, that's a good job for like me, with no artistry involved. I love that. Fucking go have a dude. You think about it. You own your own building.
Yeah.
You play whatever you want to. You do whatever you want to. If you got a little nigga with you, like, listen, nigga, I'm going to get some food real quick. I'm going to be back. You know what I'm saying? You sell a lot. You do some paperwork, but then you go home. Play video games. Smoke weed.
It's over.
Wake up. Smoke weed. Go to work. Smoke weed at work sometimes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was fun. That was cool. Smoke
weed at work. It's your store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's only up if you got a degree. Like, you can go to area manager, you can go to district manager. Like, a girl I started with, same level as me, she is now an area manager, making good ass money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that can happen if you about the money like that. I don't love money that much. I like free time more.
Yeah.
You know,
we need
I learned
it.
that. I need it more. If I had started doing match front, I probably never started doing comedy. If I had started doing it, vice versa. I mean, that money was good and I was good at it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, this is my gift. I'm a salesman. I probably would have moved to real estate. To be honest, but
do you have any want to be a dad?
No.
Not at all, dude. You? Yeah, I think I'd be a pretty good dad.
You want to be a dad?
I mean, at some point, yeah. Not anytime
30?
soon or anything like that. I mean,
30?
I don't know. I don't really plan it. I mean, I can't even fathom the lifestyle where I feel like I'm making enough money to support a kid's life. You know what I mean? That's too out of reach in my mind. I mean,
That
I want that,
would either make you stop doing comedy or supercharge your comedy to a level that I can't imagine. You're like, JD, I got a kid. And like, you with mics I don't even know about.
Yeah.
like, you booking gigs, like, you get $100 every day. Like, you fucking
create and stage
like,
time.
like JD, I got a kid.
Let's knock someone up each. Come on, let's do
No,
it.
bro, chill.
Just get
that.
this grind
down.
down.
What are you talking about, Michael? Bro, the podcast was lighthearted up until you said that.
Yeah, pretty
everything. I was like, good gracious.
Now we'll trade every other couple weeks. You raise this kid for a little bit. We'll put him on the podcast.
I don't.
To be honest, if
like
you just
like DJ Khaled with a side.
But look, yeah, right. That'd be sick. I don't know, man. What if you found that, like, boom, out of nowhere, you have a 4-year-old shows up in your life? Would you not? I'm sorry. I feel like JD almost just passed out on it. I mean, other than this shit, but what if I'm just talking about like hanging out with the dude? Like, would you not be like, I'm about to make this the funniest fucking kid? You got no one.
Bro, there's nothing. My mom called me the other day and said, "Did you want a cat?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's fine."
Hey, go ahead, man. I mean, you're literally the thought of like connecting with another small human being that looks like
it's
you.
It's like having something depend on you. You're like, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I don't think about that part. Kids are cool. I feel like I would have a cool kid.
I'm thinking I might get married around 35.
I would rather have a kid than get married. Hands down, every day of the week.
See, this is a business thing, you know.
What do you mean business thing?
So you got 2 incomes, 1 house. Just like,
why? If I got a girlfriend, she's down. Why's that not 2 incomes?
And I just feel like there's something that I don't understand that you need to like.
Nah, whatever. We'll put
point,
rings on. We'll say we're married. We're not gonna go and get the fucking government involved in our relationship. The fuck, I don't go to the government for anything. Like legal papers, where if it's someday we want to say fuck this, separate these double incomes.
You don't think that'll come up?
What do you mean?
Marriage.
I mean, if it does, it's gonna be like. I mean, you're gonna have to get with it.
Because of me, I'm in my brain, like, niggas just get married at some point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just
it's like catches people. It doesn't seem like it catches dudes.
Like, I mean, every comedian we know that we fucking be married. Or they about to be married.
And all the time I'm like, but why though?
I'm like, Patrice talking about getting married before he died. Like, I'm like, what he was talking about. So I'm just saying, like, I don't.
Having a kid's way cooler than getting married, dude.
But the same way you say, I'm not going to plan out a kid, I don't think you can plan out the marriage thing either.
I'm planning not to have it. You know what? I'd want to do something where it just. I've been to a wedding. I've been to an awesome ass wedding, and it was sick, and it did seem like true love, and everything is gonna work out for them and prosper. And I love those 2 people, and I was just like,
me too.
That's not my life. You know what I mean? Oh, Mark Brady, and then yeah. It was just great, and you're just like, that's cool, but.
And I've been to my uncle's wedding, and I was like,
not that I don't believe in my relationship.
This feels unstable.
Y'all arguing.
y'all nigga argue. That's how I was talking as a kid.
Married couples should argue.
Married couples argue. When you get married, you argue.
Yeah, this should be the happiest day of your life. I gotta pinch it.
It's not a suck someone do.
Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't know, man. You know, it'd be cool. You know what I'd want to do if I was balling, had money, I was like, fuck it, yeah, let's get married. You know what I want to do instead of like having like a wedding or whatever? I have enough friends like around the country. I mean, I have some friends that are out of the country, but not really. It would be cool. So like, if I had a wife, I'd be like, all right, we're married. We fucking call our friends. I'll be like, yo, we got married. You don't have to go anywhere. Let's plan a weekend. We're gonna come to you and we're just gonna party all weekend just because we got married. And then just like go do that like on a road trip. And just go visit our friends. Like we'll go visit your friends, we'll go visit our friends. When we get there, be like, we got married.
If you were balling, that sounds like a good idea.
Doesn't that seem like fun?
Economically, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. You stay with them. You're going to bars and shit. I don't know. You pay for gas.
What I'm saying is they're gonna be a honeymoon, like the road trip.
Yeah, that would be the honeymoon. It's like we're gonna travel across the country and go see all of our friends.
Dude, I mean, see, also in my brain, I'm thinking about a black woman. Dude, that could work.
That seems like fun.
That could work.
You know what I mean? As like a, you know what I mean? Because people don't want to. I don't want to fucking fly people out. People don't want
to. That could work, bro.
I mean, I did it and it was fun because it was cool. I was like, I'm in Kentucky, but I don't know.
I want to go to one of them cool underwater hotels.
What?
They got like hotels and stuff underwater.
Why would you want to do that?
It's dope.
Are you a strong swimmer?
Yeah. What?
I'm just asking.
Nigga, I'm out. No, see, don't.
I wasn't like on some black shit. I was
don't
just asking.
don't let nothing about Jay. I will if you put me in some water, bro. Homeboy coming up and he.
I know I could swim faster than you.
I don't care. It ain't about that.
Oh, okay.
Ain't about survival. Like
okay. I thought you're because I took a class. I got some pretty good.
I took a class too for survival.
For survival.
My mom said y'all didn't learn how to swim.
No, at college. I took it at the university.
Oh, you didn't learn how to swim to college?
No, I knew how to swim. I just took a swim class my last semester because I needed another credit.
Oh, no.
And fucking basketball was fucking full and I couldn't get in. I was pissed. What?
They sent me a joke. He listened to the podcast. He was like, man, you need to do that.
See, they hit me up. Big deal.
If I could get a
it's
ball,
funny him talking about his dad.
If I could get my deal, if I get $10 million, I keep thinking about it. I'd be low-key want to play lottery sometimes. I won't fall in that trap, but
honestly, I don't fall in that trap either. I saw people getting a lottery ticket today at the gas station. There was $1 one. I was like, let me get one. He was like, we only do it with cash, and I was like, oh fuck it then. I almost got one because I was like, it said $1, $55,000. I was like, if I came up on $55,000, I would slap everybody in this gas station. And be like, I'll pay you later.
Immediately?
It's not even that much money, but it'd be enough money for me to be like,
I'm thinking if I
everybody deuces, look at my two fingers, last time you'll see them.
See, I'm thinking about the squad, bro. I'm thinking about like, if I could get like 10 million, some shit, that's something crazy.
We don't need 10 billion.
But I'm thinking of something crazy. It's like 10.
So,
I'm shit, if I can shoot something crazy, I'm shoot something crazy.
All right, shoot something crazy.
You gotta have 25 million.
Yeah, all right.
Boy, yo, 5 million of that is dope ass relocation money for the squad.
And it's like the same level.
We're going to
like we all have different areas.
I'm getting you, Nick, Mark, Carl, Dayhaj, and Alex. And we're probably gonna. Since I'm in charge of all the money, I'm making decisions.
Okay.
We're heading out to LA.
Okay.
Getting a dope ass pad, and the Comedy Store's gonna make me an unpaid regular. At some point, that's my goal. I don't care what has to happen.
If you had to pick between getting into the Comedy Store or the Comedy Cellar, which one would you pick?
Store.
Yeah, same.
Store. So I'm going to LA. I understand the New York thing. I get it. But I know what I want to do, bro. Like, I mean, I look at the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? And like, yes, New York, it says it makes monsters and all that stuff. But I'm like, I gotta think about my own mental state. In New York, all them fucking buildings.
You Millie Rock?
Huh?
What?
Millie Rock.
In New York, you Millie Rock?
On everything.
How did you stop?
Like,
okay. I thought that's what you were saying.
No.
I got lost.
I was saying I gotta think about my own mental state. So I'm saying all them fucking just the claustrophobic in the buildings and just fucking I'm not going to thrive there. I'm not going to do my best comedy there at that point in time.
Sure.
Well, with 25 million, a little bit different, but like,
I'm saying,
still Comedy Store. Comedy Store. I'm trying to
big city.
I'm trying to fucking bump into Joey Diaz. I'm trying to bump into Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bump into Tony Hinchcliffe. You know what I'm saying? I like one shot. What you say? Nothing.
I'm out.
I'm trying. Lil Rel I'm trying to bump a little. I'm trying to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's good in New York.
Yeah, they do, but like, store.
Yeah.
I want that 15-minute slide. I want to be on the Instagram page.
Yeah, I want to be on that Instagram page.
JD Etheridge, fucking 11:30. Micah Hanna, 11:45. What?
Yo, that would be. Actually, I swear to God, that ever happens, I'm gonna try to go as hard as I can.
I'm like one night they'll just combine and do a half hour to go.
They'd be like,
after the hours come out.
Ooh.
what I'm saying? We're gonna riff for a little bit.
Would you ever want to do a special together?
Nah.
Not a special together, but like a special movie where comedy's in it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Like a movie or like a...
I don't know, just like a fucking, I don't know, I thought about it the other day, it'd be cool to do like a travel,
Jackass night? Like a
travel
road trip type shit?
Like road trip, but not like following us on the road. It's just like video of us in just different places. You know what I mean? Like doing different things, playing music, listening to music, fucking doing podcasts with people. Cut to like in a venue.
I
like
want to do a documentary together or something like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I don't know what would it be about. Just us?
Whatever we want to do. I mean, obviously,
me and my boy.
The number one of the things that come to mind that we could definitely do, but by that time it would be legal everywhere. But just like a straight up like a fun ass weed documentary, like we do like cool ass weed festivals, and like not. And I know that's
just,
I know
there's
that's
so many to go up against. It's
and,
like we just make such a fucking good one.
But we started the podcast so many to go up against.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's just like
you're right, but there's that original idea. It's not like we started a podcast that was like, all right, we're gonna call this Church of What's Happening for Us Niggas.
Although the church was happening over here.
Yeah, church was happening over here.
We over here with it. I don't know, man. Just just host like the Weed Olympics. They gotta have like a Weed Olympics somewhere. Like niggas going.
Yeah, they did the same. Yeah.
Just,
I feel like it's just our personality. I'm gonna say this right now. I think our personalities and us just hanging out are bigger than marijuana. I just said that.
Oh yeah,
bigger than marijuana. So it could be like us going announcing wrestling events sometimes. Or like, I'm thinking it's just this cool thing of us hanging out, funny conversations, and then it just cuts to like one of us on stage in a bit doing crowd work. Maybe it's us on stage at places, some venues. You know what I mean? But we just like put it together as like this fucking. Like an intro to us in comedy. Maybe it's not our specials, but it's just like these are these two dudes.
I'm saying with the weed thing, listen, everything got a bias too. I know when I'm smoking weed and I'm chilling, I'm going to be at my best. I'm like, listen, y'all give me a microphone and marijuana, I'm about to go ham. Cause this is I'm having the ultimate amount of fun right now.
I mean, this is what we're doing here. Microphones and marijuana.
And like I just comedically, I'm not an expert or a pro.
Sure.
But like I'm getting JD together, like the Joke Machine thing with Brett. Yeah. My machine is coming together nicely. I like my machine. My machine is you know what I'm saying. Yeah. My machine is. I'm adding shit to it now because I want more features.
That's what I think. I just feel like I feel like I should have more parts in my machine. That's what I feel like. But, dude, I don't know exactly what my machine's point is.
How long you said 2.5
years.
Okay. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, honest to God, bro. I felt the exact same because 2.5 years. I was starting. It was compounded because of depression, bad relationship,
sure,
and mattress firm.
Yeah,
but like I felt the same way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it just happened, bro. Like you with your comedy, bro. I mean, that's probably the closest.
I mean, I have been feeling better because like I even told you the other way. I was like, dude, I just need to be getting on. I don't know if I talked about it on another podcast or something like that. Like. I even tweeted about like all I need to do is get on stage. Just getting on stage more just made me feel a lot better. And I do feel better, but I mean now we're bringing it up. It's like I got shook the other day. Like I'm excited this weekend. I'm gonna go in, but my thing is like I'm pretty sure this is gonna go great. Like I'm planning it this weekend.
When's this coming out?
Tomorrow.
Let everybody know.
Oh, hey, all right, come view it for yourself. Fucking at Good Nights, I'm gonna be fucking opening up for Faison Love. Using Elf. Fucking couples retreat, fucking Friday, big worm. Really funny dude. At Good Nights, fucking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shows are like 8 and 10 or something close to that. Look at the website. But you can see Roy out there, and I'm excited to do it. But also, I was like, don't fuck this up. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do my thing.
Just be ready, bro.
I'm gonna be ready.
But what I love,
like it's gonna go great.
We got father so quick, but. It's a Father's Day edition.
We'll go back and forth. We want to talk about comedy a little bit. It's kind of an update.
You just like what I like about your comedy. You stray away from like you be doing wild. You were doing wild act outs. People could tell when you feeling a joke as opposed to when you just telling a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought I can tell too. You gotta. Like, what am I doing?
This weekend you gotta be feeling everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Bruh. I mean, I
just gotta be feeling it.
This is Faison, bro.
I think it's Faison.
Faison.
I was saying Faison, but then I think it is Faison. I don't want to fuck it up. It's a dope ass name. I've been thinking about it. Faison Love.
He was roommates with Chris Tucker.
It's crazy.
Fucking awesome.
That is cool.
But you just gotta go in, bro. Cause I mean, you gotta be prepared for them to be like, all right, man. Host doing like what 10, 15.
Yeah.
And then feature doing 30, and then host go back up, do 5. And you know what I'm saying? It might, because Roddy Perry, he was like, yeah, standard show, right? 15, 30, 45, or 30, 45 to an hour. And I was like, 15? I've always been doing 8 to 10, which usually means 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's about 15. Good God. Like, that's...
I did 15 for Rich Voss.
You know what I'm saying? That's another... But, see, just do... Well, see... Crap. Whatever. Just do your shit. Do your shit. I just know if it's a black crowd, I mean, like, you got... It's a do or die moment. You just got to, like, I'm going to go in. You got to. Because, like, even if you don't go in on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like... But you go in as much as possible.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because, like, the thing is, you going in is the best veil for you in the show, honest to God. When you do great, it's just like, yo, this show is crazy. Yeah. Wait, that's just the first dude? This show's better. Yeah. Oh, the headliner is phenomenal. He's the best thing in the world. Yeah. And then, like, they forget about you. So, like, you go in.
I'm not worried about it. It just, the other day, I was like, I was going to go great. And then, like, I think I bombed at a mic. And I was like, right? This is going to go great, right? Like, I'm not going to fuck this up. I went to the Outpost right after that. Which is the fucking house show. It's just comics.
At the mic, everybody's like, oh, it's Micah. Yeah. At the comedy club, they're like, yo, it's the host.
It's the host.
You know what I'm saying?
Should I dance?
If you feeling it. Whatever you feeling, bro, just do it. If it's not, whatever you feeling, bro, do it. I'm learned to be way more goofy on stage and kind of like finally get that out of my system and like just really just have fun with it. You know, and it's just
I'm getting up a bunch this week. So this comes out Monday. I'm not doing anything Monday. I'm gonna try to fucking chill and fucking write and get my head together. Tuesday night I got the competition. Wednesday night I'm doing the Eric Stevens show, the first one of that. And then Thursday night Kenyon hit me up to do the Funny How thing or whatever.
Nice.
And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday with Faison.
Nice, dude.
So that's gonna be fun.
Bro. It's your grind week.
This is my grind week. It's gonna be evolution.
To do it, man. Just fucking. Stay humble, be nice, man. Network, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the feature is, who's featuring?
I think it's Haley Boyd. I think that's what Brandy said.
Okay. Well, shoot, then.
I know her. That's just cool.
See, the thing is, whenever they don't bring their own feature, it's real good one-on-one time with the headliner because while the feature's up, the headliner might be in the room waiting to go up, so you get 20, 30 minutes to talk to them every night. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Usually the first night don't talk to them because they're kind of tired. Usually, I don't know when he's going to get here, but yeah, man, that's really good. And just like, dude, I love the weekends where they ain't bring their own feature because, like, you get that fucking wisdom, bro.
Yeah.
Even though Roddy Perry did tell me to go to New York. If I had 25 million, I'd go to New York. Fuck it. Get a nice-ass place and not be depressed. But, like, Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I had 2 places. Fuck, 25 million.
You know what? The real thing is, like, I have 2 places. Fuck it.
No, dude, I'm like, yo, just 2 cribs? I'm like,
2 cribs.
I'm like, yo, who's Squad B? What y'all doing over there? Yeah, we're fucking the cellar right now, scoping out for Louis C.K. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, like, just doing missions and shit.
Yeah.
Have, like, a comedy network of, like, we're going to make it. With this much money, if we don't make it, it's on us.
We didn't try.
But I say, I would just use that money, just keep doing what I'm doing, though.
Yeah.
Just hit as many mics as possible. Travel as much as possible.
Yeah.
I would enter in everything, do every contest. I would submit to every audition. Unlimited funds, you know what I'm saying? I would just put all my money into me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just me being on camera and talking to people as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like that, what Pete Holmes did in that fucking show, Crashing, the warm-up shit, I'm like, yo, if I can give me one of them jobs, if I give me one of them jobs, nigga, I would
hang out with Rachel Ray.
Do fucking Crush in the morning, go home, right? Do a stream, whatever. Do whatever. Go out at night. Try and crush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just do that.
Throwing out candy? You can do games? Oh, man, that would be funny.
If you're
who
bombing,
want candy?
If you're bombing, who want candy? You want candy?
Who want candy? Where you from? Ohio. That's flat. You know what I mean? You're just keeping it cool. You're like, look at me. I'm brown. You didn't expect that. Look at this guy.
Straight up. Being good. Once again, being fun on stage.
Being fun on stage.
You can't discredit somebody being fun. Yeah. A lot of people are funny, but they're not fun.
Sure.
And, like, I mean, I don't want to hang around them like that.
Yeah.
Like, they got jokes and all that stuff, granted, good, but you're not fun.
Yeah.
So, like, when somebody's fun, they could bomb. You're like, all right, it's whatever, man. We're going to get them next time. Like, because...
Be okay with being fun.
Yeah. Also try and be funny.
Fun is fun.
Both. I want to be both.
You want to be
fun
both.
and
funny.
funny.
You want to be fun and funny.
Like T.J. Miller. Fun and funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Roy Scovel. Fun and funny.
Fun and funny. Ryan Higgins. Fun and funny.
Fun and funny.
We fun and funny.
We try to be
we like quiet about it though.
Yeah. And
we're fun and funny right now.
We're just little peeps of the fun, little peeps of the funny. How much time we got? Okay, we got some time. I mean, what's up with more of this? Is there any more dad shit? I mean, shouts out to the pops. I know there's a lot of like, bad stuff that happened. I guess we don't talk about the good moments. I mean, I guess I have had, good moments with my dad, graduation, stuff like that, March Man, county games and shit.
What's my dad? I hope he's doing alright. I'm gonna call him. He's just like.
See, that's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna call my dad.
I gotta call my dad. But see, you're not worried about your dad.
I'm not.
I'm heavily concerned.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. He's like, man, they out here. I'm like, oh, here you go.
Well, how surprised would you be if you hit him up and he was like, hey, they left?
Bruh. I'm like, Dad, we're coming to visit. We're coming to visit.
Well, on our way, Pops. When was the last time you saw him, Tom?
Saw him last. Oh, man. When his mom passed away. I think I was like, I just started doing comedy.
Damn, has it been that long?
I just started. I think about like a year. I mean, like 9 months to a year or two. I think I was like a little, maybe a little over a year. No, it was like right after the finals. The first time I made the finals.
Word.
It's a little over a year. I saw him then.
What was I gonna say? Where does he live?
Maryland.
Yeah. Damn. Maybe it is crazy in Maryland.
Yeah, I bet it is, but at the same time, ever since his mom passed away, it's just him in the house. So I mean,
True.
I know how it is for me when I'm by myself thinking and talking to myself.
Yeah, what if you had a son you could call? You think you'd call him and be like, I woke up crying?
No. I wouldn't put that on.
You never think you're gonna have kids, man.
No. Why would I?
Because I just
financially, why would I?
But what? $25 million.
If I had that much money, a lot of options change. Bro.
Yeah, I'm handing kids to people.
Yeah,
you want a kid?
I'm gonna start dating bad bitches.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get one of them pregnant for sure. Yeah, This is
great
Esmeralda or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But this is the father of my son.
Yeah, it is an investment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a couple bad bitches pregnant.
Yeah,
$25 million. Yes.
Would you get a bad bitch pregnant even if you had the buddy? You just she thought you were funny.
I was stay away from that bitch. Bruh, bad bitches come with big price tags.
No matter what.
Straight up.
No matter what.
Straight up.
No matter what.
Would it be financial price tag or an emotional price tag or a physical price tag? It comes with something.
Is that what we should name this? Emotional price tag?
Nah, I don't why?
I do have a little awkwardness about posting this tomorrow. Am I gonna put in the description? Hey, we talk about fucking nice shit fathers, or like, you know what I mean?
Nice.
I don't call them nice shit. I mean, people live a life. I know shit was rough. That's what I was saying earlier. It's hard for me to like villainize my father.
I feel like your dad's doing, but he got in his column of life. He's got to be doing better now. Like
for sure, he's definitely doing way better now.
Things happen and
but
things are around.
But it's the narrative of mine to know you have this many kids and to continually knock people up across like the general.
He's still doing that though?
Piedmont area. I mean, his latest son is like 4 or 5, maybe not 5, 4 or 5. I mean, 4 years.
It's been 5 years.
4 or 5. I mean,
it's been 5 years. He's on rampage.
But I'm on 24, and I have like a fucking. There's like I think I lose count, but I'm pretty sure there's like 10, questionably 12 of us out there.
Yes.
Sprinkled out. Maybe it's the last. I mean, maybe I'm just conflating because I'm a kid, but I mean, there's more than 5. There's a solid number of us. And yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying,
it's just I don't understand the narrative, but I mean, I know shit gets fucked up, but like
you gotta talk to him, bro. My dad talked to me. He was like, yeah, son, yada 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 yada, working, something with the family. Cause like my dad was the outside child of his family, and his dad would like when he would go cheat, he was like, all right, son, wait in the car or whatever. Like he go in there and cheat, and then like that fucks you up. You know what I'm saying? Like your brothers and sisters don't fuck with you because they know that you're not the right blood type or you're the other woman's son, and then your father's taking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like just you seeing the world fucked up. You're like, okay, they don't fuck with me. My dad doing this fucked up stuff. So I mean, and he kind of fuck with me, I guess. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing great in school because I'm not getting support because nobody's fucking with me. Yeah. So let me start working, making money. Money's good. Yeah. So I start working, making money. I mean, working is hard. How do I stay awake? Drugs, and then fucking boom, it just goes out from there. Yeah. You know, marrying my mom probably his biggest accomplishment, honestly, from as far as I know. Yeah. Because he's like married to like a great family, but he fucks all that shit up.
Yeah.
But now,
and
my dad's credit's good. He's got a job. I mean, he thinks people are trying to attack his life.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, he's doing better. When he was my mom, he was angry all the time, angry or tired.
Yeah.
Now he's just constantly paranoid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Employed.
It's a trade-off. Employed. Credit's good. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my as far as I know, I'm pretty sure my dad's father wasn't in his life.
It's a cycle, bro.
Yeah.
It will be up to guys like us to have kids. Hear me out. I was in a barbershop. A little ancient nigga named Demetrius, some shit like that. Just some ancient nigga. Has 2 kids already. 21. Just think of an ancient person, bro. He looks just like that. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
People in the barbershop were roasting him about not doing nothing. Like it's just this is the whole thing. He's just like, yeah, I ain't shit, whatever, no condoms. Mm-hmm. 2 kids already.
Whatever.
2 kids already. He said, yeah. He said, I got 2 kids with 2 on the way. They were like, you got twins? He said, no. I mean, he got 2 separate girls pregnant, and they both of them are on the way. Right, like, you know, as we're talking right now, like, the kids are coming out. So my thinking is, this nigga got 4 kids. I could have a kid and break this cycle and all this shit, but just off of numbers, what am I really doing? Am I really changing? He's got 4 kids that are gonna really be fucked up, probably be comedians.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hopefully be comedians.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I trying to add just one?
But I think it's about society where you're into the world. It's like having that personal connection and then kind of like just raising another human, just something that humans have done forever.
Why though? If he's having 4,
it's in us to do it.
I don't think the world's overpopulated. And I was on that fucking death tracker thing. More people are being born than they're dying. I was like, yo, we're really just surplusing this shit. Like, we're not seeing.
There's just numbers on the screen.
Bruh.
That's not true, but.
We need a good war. Sword style.
More people die, I feel like, with guns and like modern technology, though. I mean, if you're going number-wise.
I mean, we're trying to be fair, though, like, give everybody a chance and shit. Like, yo, get your little katana and get out there.
I think you're saying that because you know how to fuck with swords, low-key.
I'll teach you.
Okay.
We're good. I'm like, yo, I will train your whole family, bro. Like, keep your body slim.
Step 1. Slim. Super slim.
I will yell at wasted movement. I will yell at wasted movement. Slim, and we are lunging. Yeah. We are lunging. Quick, precise. Dude, a couple of these, quick, man, somebody back off.
Yeah, back off. Do you feel like if you were in like a fucking altercation physically, and you didn't have, maybe you had like a pool cue, like you're in a bar, you know, or like a pool stick, you could use that in a way to be like, yo, back the fuck up.
Not the same thing. It had to be a rapier. It would have to be a rapier.
No, but just to fend someone off. They're like they don't have a knife or anything.
I'm not doing my fencing stance with the pool cue. I'm gonna fucking hit with a baseball, like a baseball bat. Yeah, but like the weight is different. Like the weight is mostly in the guard, and the blade is light as shit. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so. Yeah, for real.
You're like moving this heavy ass thing, but it's like, Fing.
Dude, it's not even heavy. It's mostly light. But it's just enough to block your hand for any kind of strikes. I mean, you can get hit. I mean, it's a sword fight, nigga. Yeah. You're not impervious. Them jackets don't leave. You can leave practice bruised like a motherfucker. And I've done it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it's a quick weapon meant to get up in there and get out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? By the time the theory is by the time you swing one time, I'll swing like 4. Yeah, damn. It's pointy regardless. So I mean, not the ones we use, but like. In a real sword fight, you know, I'm gonna go and put some ankles, some wrists, some necks. Yeah. You know, vital points. Eyes. Got your eyes out. For real. God damn. On the other hand, try playing Fiora on League of Legends. Terrible at it. Yeah. She's a monster. She's so good, but it's like, I don't get how to play her. I get it, but it's like we would have to spend a whole day like on 1v1. Like if you using her, me using like another nigga. Like, or Fiora, we're both going at each other with Fiora. That would be so annoying. Because you know her move, like, it does true damage every time she hits you on that side. So, like, she just chunks you down. Kunk. It's stupid. So, let's not get into this. Yeah, you're right. I do want to do that fucking, if we could get the cameras and shit, though, I do want to do, like, a LeBron's Chronicles. Like, that really could be a thing we do. Yeah. We got to start playing more. But, like, I really do think 3 to 4 hours a day would be adequate. Just, like, really get in, solo duo, just me and you. Yeah. Fuck all that bullshit. Today got too messy. I saw all those people. So what are they doing here? Yeah, so just strong solo duo, me and you. We were fucking niggas up the other night. 3 wins in a row. I think the rule is 3 hours to 3 wins.
Get out.
Play
some norms, though, if you want to keep playing. Play some norms.
Oh, ARAM.
Let's try something new. Yeah, ARAM. Take a break.
Yeah. But 3 hours or 3 norms. 3 wins or
it's not even your performance. It's also luck, because it's like, we got 3 good groups. Everybody cooperated.
Well,
we're going to hit the one.
Well, the thing is.
There was some groups, there was some games I was.
Wait, I'm going to say.
Okay.
How much time we got right now?
We're doing an hour and 30 minutes. I was about to wrap. Shut this dude up.
If you don't want to listen no more, it's all good. It's about to be some League of Legends stuff, but also it's like some real insightful shit.
Yeah.
This dude who's an old pro named I'm a Cutie Pie.
Yeah.
He's an 80 carry, and his philosophy on the game was, if I can't carry these other 4 people, then I'm bad. That you should have that mindset for everything.
Yeah.
Think about it with comedy. When you're headlining, if the opener and the feature bomb, the room's cold, what do you got to do?
You got to carry.
Because they pay good money. League of Legends really do teach you, like, man, so when you're dying and everything's going on, that's just jokes of the bombing. You can't help that. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
You can't give up. There's no surrender button.
Not at all.
In comedy, there's no fucking, you got to keep going until fucking you see defeat.
Yeah.
Or victory, whatever. But you got to keep going. He's like, there's a universe where me and you are so good, it doesn't matter who we got on our team. There's a universe where I'm top so good and you're mid lane so good with Lux, it doesn't matter. And I would just say, if you get the Elementalist skin, you'll probably be better. Just saying, because
why?
Just me being, but also like, it looks cool as shit. And also,
$20.
Huh?
It's $20.
That's $20. But the thing is,
did they ever go on sale?
It was on sale. A big ass bundle for like $20. A lot more stuff though.
Not worth
it. But you know how like wait till it goes on sale again. But she picks an element each time she levels up, and it combines for that ultimate element at the end. That's fucking insane. You'll see crazy ass shit walking around. Big ass black beans of death and shit like that. I'm just saying, bro. You could
fuck shit up. All right, well look. Oh, here, let's shut this dude out.
Oh yeah, the dude.
Fucking wrap up. What are your last thoughts on the dad shit? Is there anything else?
I don't want kids, man. I thought you were trying to push me to have kids, and I was like,
no. I'm just surprised that you won't even admit that you don't have any. I don't understand the not wanting to have the want, but that's just who you are. It's not like it's a bad thing, but it's crazy to me.
It's just like the sentence "have a kid" is so easy to say, but then the freaking lifetime of what's after the actual having a kid, like you gotta have the money for the kid.
Yeah.
You gotta know what to tell the kid at like pretty much all times. You gotta make sure nobody takes a kid.
You just, I don't know. It's like comedy. You just work on it. It gets better.
I don't know. If I ever got to a good spot in my life with my comedy, where I'm going to rooms and I'm crushing, and like I'm on the Breakfast Club, if I'm doing some dope shit, then I would think about having a kid. Like I can bring a kid into a good life.
Yeah.
But I don't want to bring no kid in no struggle. Like what is this? I mean, it just doesn't seem. It seems irresponsible on my part. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking have this kid when I got $100 something in my bank account. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I know for me, money changed a lot of things. Like right now, I'm trying to think about getting the podcast done, get the stream stuff done, think about college, all this stuff, and I'm like, money's what I worry about.
Yeah.
So like, if I had $10,000, I'm like, yeah. I'm on Tinder now. You know what I'm saying? Life might be different.
Yeah.
Right now, JD is by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to tell some jokes, get funny,
do his thing.
All right,
word. So,
what boys say?
We mentioned the other day, and we already, responded to the message. I responded to the message, but I thought we'd talk about it. Maybe other people have like the same kind of questions or whatever you brought up. Shouts out to at Twitter at the Society CEO. We've had some people hit us up, but dude hit our DMs and I had a question. Just real cool guy. He shouted out Darius Lockhart too, which I thought was cool.
Shout out Nick Cartwright.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. He's like interacting. So fuck it, man. You're A. In our eyes, number one fan.
Number one fan.
Like,
dude, you're number one, and then like you're also number 2 and 3.
Yeah, I mean, other people download the episodes, but no one interacts. So fuck it, man. You're a fucking, you're a cool dude. So he hit us up. New comic. I always find myself imitating Chris Rock, and when I tell myself, he also finds himself imitating Bernie Mac. And he was just kind of talking about like going to the struggle, starting a comic, and kind of like sound about. Do you want to read the whole thing like word for word?
I was like, let's talk about it.
And then he also said, "Well, my humor is kind of nerdy and kind of hood. Like, I'm a black guy who's always lived around white people, so black people don't feel me because of the way I speak, and white people don't seem to get it because of the social disconnect. Any tips would be great, but I'm going to keep grinding it out. Shouts out to the grind. I feel like comedy is an ultimate puzzle and a piece of change every day, but keep doing the podcast. Shit is fire. That's pretty much what he said in the question. So maybe comment on like.
Say I'm gonna look it up so I got on my screen too.
What are you asking me, son?
What your response was?
Oh, say what my response is. Well, I mean, I was going to talk about the response now. But what are your thoughts about being a new comic and feeling like you're sounding like someone you really look up to? Because I know you got. Didn't you say people had mentioned like that you kind of sound like Patrice, and Patrice is a huge influence to you? But like, give comment on like you going through that situation.
I like two people said I put something online about it, and then like niggas just roasted me. But like, I don't know if you sound like somebody great, it's not really man.
I was also saying you probably don't really sound like
you
them.
probably think you do.
Yeah, and people might comment
you.
They influence you. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And kind of what I said in the message, someone else had told me this that if you're just starting comedy and you kind of sound like someone that's been doing it for years, or people are commenting on that. Obviously you want your material to be original always and come from a real place. But even if the cadence or how he's doing it, I mean, you're learning the craft. Like legitimately, like being a musician, especially in jazz, the culture is through not stealing but borrowing. Like there's standards. So it's like imagine like if everybody, like if everyone did the pussy beam joke. Like, that is a standard in comedy. That joke is so funny, and when you're coming up, at some point, you talk about the pussy beam. You mean from Patrice and I. You hear me, so?
Yeah.
It's just something that...
Twitter's confusing me.
Because he has a name, and then he has, like, his Malcolm, but I don't know. That's why I just shouted out his tag.
Also, dude, listen, if you're listening right now, man, shout us out. Is that a stage name you got? Which one is it? Is it Christopher J. Mitchell or is it Malcolm Turner?
I don't know.
I want to know because you got a stage name. We got to talk about other things.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I was trying to shout him out like his real name is yada yada. I was like, this is really.
I think I mentioned on another podcast. So anyway, the fuck is I talking about?
His advice. For a new comic
so if like a comedy standard would be like the pussy beam joke. Patrice, so everyone coming up at some point, you do the pussy beam and you learn the cadence and you figure it out and it works and everyone still enjoys it because everyone likes that joke. That's not how it is in comedy because it's really about originality at the end of the day. But in jazz music, when you're learning it, you learn the standards and through that you learn how to play the music, playing it exactly like people have played it before, like to the T, the fills and everything. And then through that you kind of learn the layout and how to do this. And then you write your own music and you know how to like just apply your own feel and your own sound to any song that you're playing. Comedy's a little different, but
with the jokes, I mean, like
with the actual material, but of a cadence, or maybe if you see someone that holds a mic a certain way, try doing it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try some shit I saw T.K. Kirkland do.
What'd you see him do?
Drape the mic cord over his shoulder. He's kind of holding it like the mic cord's over his shoulder. He's kind of holding it just like
goes like out of his way.
Yeah, just like real.
It stays, didn't fall off.
Didn't fall off. He got broad shoulders. Didn't fall off once. Crushing this restaurant place. And I don't know where, but just fucking hurting them. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna try that one day.
Do it.
Yeah, I want to. Just try it, see what happens.
Yeah. How did he get it up there? Did he flick it?
When on YouTube, the set starts out with him on the shoulder. So like, I never saw how he got up there.
That's a cold move.
Cold.
You saw who was it? You saw that sits down?
Ali Sadiq.
Yeah. How did he sit down?
He sat down in like a chair.
Immediately. He got up there. Did he like wave or anything? He just grabbed the mic and sat down.
Grabbed the mic, sat down. Said, "Hey."
Started going in.
Destroyed. Just fucking destroyed with some stuff that happened that day, and then destroyed just normally.
With everything that happened the day before.
With everything that happened, everything experienced in life destroyed. Bro, he was weaving in and out of. He was telling a story from his childhood and like now he was like weaving through time so beautifully. Yeah. Like you never got lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything he talked about, he would go on a rant. The rant would be funny, and then bring it right back to it. It's just like he got everything down pat. That's like 19 years of comedy right there. Yeah. Every podcast I've listened to with this dude has been like phenomenal. Yeah. His stories are so good. Yeah. He's so fucking funny. But my advice to homeboy.
Yeah, you got any comments on what he said? Just shout him out. It's cool. It's a good question. I understand it's a good question.
Dude, you gotta just. I think about comedy like every mic like a different room. Like weights, like work. If you want to lift, get your legs big, go do legs, or whatever. Yeah. So like, get your white muscle, or what, for lack of a better term, like white people crowds, whatever I'm trying to say.
Yeah, mainstream, I guess.
I'm not in my right mind right now. But yeah, if you're trying to get better white people, just keep doing white rooms. Trying to get better black people, keep doing black rooms.
Yeah,
at some point it's gonna merge.
Yeah, you gotta just keep doing your shot. And you gotta
keep
if it's
doing
not working,
though.
Keep trying different things. Keep working the thing that you know. What I mean, that's all that I ever do. You know what I mean?
I got a rule of threes. I tried a joke 3 times, 3 different places. If it don't work, all 3, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna come back to it, or it's trash. Like, just you gotta keep at
That's
it.
a good idea.
Tell it different. Tell it slower. Tell it faster. Move. Don't move. I mean, practice, man. Like, don't do what's comfortable. Because you might not find that was really comfortable. Like, if I could be having the couch all day just because it's close, but you be like, man, come to this room. I'm like, nah, I'm good over here. Might be fucking a water bed. I don't know, fucking marshmallows and like weed. And,
pussy.
Yeah, popcorn pussy.
Yeah, popcorn pussy.
I was saying popcorn and pussy. I was about to say popcorn, but then you said pussy. And I was like, man, pussy to it. I don't think about pussy. I was thinking about popcorn. Popcorn and Hot Pockets. Oh, this room's dope. Got Hot Pockets, popcorn, and pussy. Shit's crazy.
This is my fucking heaven.
But you fucking don't experience that if you fucking stuck on the couch. So fuck, get off the couch.
Get off the couch.
If you listen right now, man, get off the couch.
Not to say that you were, but
yeah, you might be in the car right now. Get out the car.
Get out the car. Slow down.
Slow down. Get out the car. Go on Chick-fil-A.
What else do you want to
Get an Oreo milkshake. Cookies and cream.
Double Oreo.
Can you do that Chick-fil-A? You a fucking...
No, I've never tried.
I've been doing double Oreo ever since. Because it don't cost nothing extra and it's amazing. It's just...
It's incredible. All right, anything you want to wrap on? This is the end.
I like to talk about food. We do a food podcast?
Yeah. Shouts out to pops that are doing it for real, though. Shout out to the pops that are killing it. You know, not to, not shout them out.
Yeah, man. If you're doing a good job eating bad, then just keep doing that, man. For real.
Yeah.
But like, also, if you're a good father, have a bunch of kids because Demetrius is having a bunch of kids
you gotta
for no reason. And I'm not having no kids. I'm telling jokes for the rest of my life. Yeah. I had to meet the woman that changed everything.
Yeah.
I had to be like calling you randomly, being like, man, she is so sweet. Just stuff that's unlike me.
Yeah. I
had to be unlike myself to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
Maybe that's what true love is.
Maybe, but I mean, I don't think I'm find that. I'm too crazy. I'm confident. I'm so much more confident in my craziness than I am in true love and faith.
Well, it's because you deal with that every day.
Straight up.
I mean,
my crazy, like, if I feel myself getting too attached to somebody, I can go, all right, dude, you got to kick in overdrive now, make sure this is real. You know what I'm saying? Full on crazy. Full on batshit insane. Crank that shit up for a couple months. See what's happening.
Yeah, see how test it. See how fucking.
See what's going on.
See how into
Most people don't get through that. And they do get through that, they all messed up afterwards, and we can't,
and they're like, that's what I wanted. Actually, I'm sad about it. Why did I change this? I could have fucking everything could have went the same, but I did it, so here we are. All right, so I was either thinking we could pick a song, or I could try to find like a dad song.
I think we should pick 2 songs and bleed them into each other.
I'm not gonna do 2 songs. I was gonna listen to 2 songs. Just pick one song.
I listen to 2 songs that Joe Diaz.
Is your at the end?
Yeah,
I'll
play League.
They played a song, and then after that song, they played another song.
Yeah, dude. Nice. It was nice, bro. I listen to every single Joe Diaz episode. Every he's my favorite podcast.
Did you listen to the one where he passed out?
Not yet.
What
number is that?
It's Matt Fultron.
I got the number.
It's like the past couple weeks, nigga. His name's Matt Fultron. Jesus.
Why you gotta be like that? So
I need the number. Like I'm gonna have it in my head.
You're so aggressive.
You're so passively retarded.
Wow. Dropping the R-bomb on the cast.
It's not an R-bomb.
R-bomb. It is R-bomb.
It's a medical term.
It is. Nah, I don't care about it. I was trying to feel like I did for some conscience. Like, I really... You see, but I mean, for the sake of the cast, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be the opposition. And I was oh God, my mom would say...
That might be wrong. I don't know if it's necessarily right for me to say it, but I did it.
No, but my mom would say, like, how is it wrong for me to say... Like, she would always say, don't act retarded. And then we would just understand what that meant. And she was like, it's a medical term. Everybody knows what it means when you say it. That's why they get offended.
Sure.
But, like, why? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's a difference in a mental handicap and, like, retardation.
Well, I think you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. But see, somebody's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, because they don't know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. They don't know what you're talking about.
So, that's why they don't get it.
You'll never get it.
All right, but it is your turn to pick a song.
Man,
let's just do whatever song you want to pick. You talked about a lot for Drop Top WAP the other day. I'm just saying you can do anything you want, but you been listening to that fucking Pretty Girls Like Trap music?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
OG Kush that. OG Kush that.
It's a couple songs. I'm thinking about Dump with ASAP Ferg. You heard that song?
No.
Oh man, it's ignorant as shit, but I love it.
Play whatever you want, man. Pick something.
Why don't you pick? It's on Father's Day, man. Special treat. You know what I'm saying? 2 songs.
2 songs? All right.
You pick one, I'll pick one.
All right. All right. Well, look, if you guys want to follow us, at the Open Micers is our Twitter. At the Open Micers is the Instagram. Email us, guys. Well, really, DM us. You ain't got to email us, but.
Facebook, Instagram. Talk.
Guys, I can't say it enough, man. I don't want to be pushy, but a like on iTunes, or rate and a review on iTunes, man, that only breeds to success. More people will see the podcast because of that. They'll move it up in their advertisement, and that would be lit if more people could listen to this. That's
and if you're like, yo, why is this dude with 2 names getting shouted out in the podcast and I'm not? You ain't talking to us. If you talk to us,
all you gotta
we will
do.
shout you out.
Hands down.
We recognize the love.
No matter what.
You are supporting 2 niggas with a dream.
Oh shit. That's not the real music.
That's not the real one.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Dude, it's this new artist, it's this white dude. He just made this cool song. It's literally called Cool. And it's just a cool, kind of like funny, weird song.
Okay.
That'll be my song.
I think I'm gonna do Though Freestyle.
Okay. Well, I think mine should go first. It should go like fucking kind of relax into fucking turn up mode.
Man, you can end on OG Kush that. I don't, bro.
I'm gonna go Though Freestyle. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Do it. Love you guys.
Rate and review.
Yo, if you harbor anything negative towards your father,
talk to him.
Try to him. Try and let it go.
Yeah, try and let it go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I would like to end. I don't hold anything against my dad. I understand shit happens. I feel like getting older, I just have more of an understanding. Like, I guess we don't have a perfect relationship, and it's kind of like weird because I guess we don't talk that much. But at the same time, I got love for the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same. My dad is like, things went south, and like now, I'm trying to connect with him, but he ain't really. He's there, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's there enough to call people on the phone.
Yeah.
Then like,
maybe we'll give an update next Father's Day.
Yeah. See if anything changed.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Hey, thanks for listening to another episode of the Open Micers podcast.
And listen, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It is at the Open Micers, and for bookings or general questions, it's theopenmicers@gmail.com.
And if you guys are listening on iTunes, please go rate and review. Rate and review is the easiest way for the podcast to grow and get more people to listen.
Yeah, and just follow your dreams, nigga. You know?
Yeah, just in general, you got a dream.
Do that shit. Thanks.
I'm feeling pretty good. Life's not bad right now. I can't complain. So I think I might go to this party that this girl invited me to. And so I get dressed, I look at myself in the mirror, and I say, oh no, is that what I really look like? I don't wanna be me, but that's only half of the time. Cause inside I know I'm cool, so cool. I just wanna be cool. You can't tell me that I'm cool. I've always wanted to be cool, but I'm not that cool, I just wanna be cool, yeah. You can't tell me that I'm cool. I've always wanted to be cool, yeah. But I'm not that cool.
Metro, let's try some. Dope. It's Drop Top. Scooch. Yeah. Yeah.
If your metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Go. I'm an ex-con, used to sell crack at the Texaco. Known for tone guns, and that's what I'm on probation for. Had a murder charge, but they ain't found me guilty though. Keep my head on a swivel, cause I robbed a couple folks. And you can call me anything, but you can't call me broke though. Was damn near 300 pounds, but I lost the weight though. 300 pounds of mid-grade, I took it across the state though. Got a bunch of tattoos, don't ask me why I got them though. Got a lot of loved ones, but they ain't here today though. Really miss my homeboy, he in the early grave though. Gucci man, a troublemaker, I'm trying to behave though. Niggas keep on trying me, I think they feeling brave though. People say they clone me because I changed my ways though. I fly the dope and on the drone for the pesos. All about the books, bro, but this ain't Tampa Bay though. I'm a living legend, I do magic with the Draco. In the Peach State, but I'm selling Cali grapes though. In Arizona mid-grade, I swear my life is great though. Gucci man and Metro, exclusive Jordan retro. I was selling half a old, trapping at the Zest though. Hey, what's up, bro? Ride with me so well. I'm from sorry, but on the other end of the coast. Huh? Yeah, I told nigga meet me at the Zest though. No, you wanna have one? Go. Gucci super cutthroat, but I was born broke though. Didn't have a pot to piss, so wanted to throw it out. So niggas talk sideways, I hit him in his mouth though. Who you think you talking to? I had to stamp him out, bro. Baby got a pretty face, but I just want the mouth though. You ain't come to suck me up, then what you in the house for? Brand new Air Max and they ain't even out though. Dripping sauce excessively and it ain't even called for. If the jury ain't blind to me, then what it even bought for? Niggas wanna sign to me, but I can't even vouch for. Back to back with Rollo and we ain't even deep though. How you click on powder mines and y'all ain't even street though. New tape alert. New watch alert. New whip alert. Burr! Burr! It's Wizard. Drop top.